Summertime's coming up, and you know what that means.
A stinkier ball sack is on the way.
And if you're like McClay, not only do they stink, but you probably have been growing them out since November. But they deserve better.
And we're here to help.
The Performance Package 4.0 has arrived, and oh man, is it a game changer. Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. You get the Weed Whacker ear and nose trimmer, the Crop Reviver ball deodorant, the Crop Preserver, boxers. You even get a traveling bag.
So get 20% off and free shipping with promo code Bogcast at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with promo code Bogcast. Trust me, your balls will thank you.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'm so scared!
Dumb.
Stupid.
Crazy. Dangerous.
Stinks. In one word, would I use dope? Nope.
I don't know why I can't figure this out, bro. I thought it's like every other time, right?
Before we get started, I am proud to announce that the Bogcast has officially partnered with Hempful Farms. These are products that I truly believe in and that I have been using for years now. Even Fabius and Gertie love their Paw Putty products. They literally have CBD for everyone. So if you want to save money when buying your CBD, just go to hempfulfarmscbd.com, use promo code BODCAST, and you will save 15% off when spending $35 or more, and you will get free shipping when spending $75 or more. So again, just use promo code BODCAST at the checkout and go to hempfulfarmscbd.com.
It smells hot. You smell it? Yeah.
Where the fuck is McClay?
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Bogcast. I'm your host, Keith Obit, joined with my best friend, Brian McClay. What's up, dog?
Chillin, brother. I want to remind, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to remind everybody.
Everyone who joins us, just really quick, who joins us each week, he always forgets to hit his mute button, and this time he actually hit it. So I want to thank you, McClay. Thank you.
I want to remind everybody that they can call in to the show using Discord. The link is in the chat or in the description below. It is very easy. If you guys have a story or a question or an opinion, you can always call into the show using Discord and the call in live section for the podcast.
Hell yeah. Also, we have been nominated by by Phoenix Magazine for Best of the Valley. So if you have a free second, you just go to the link. I think McClay put it in the comment section. You do have to put in your email. What's that, McClay?
I'm gonna pin it to the top right now.
Oh, okay, word. Yeah, you just click that link. You have to put in your email address, and then make sure you uncheck all the boxes so they don't send you all their spam. And you click voting goes until Sunday. You can vote every single day, and we will see what happens. So, like I said, also, make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube. If you want to support the channel, you can also hit join, and we got different memberships for like 99 cents, $2.99. Get members only videos, specialty loyalty badges, custom emojis, shit like that. Also, we are live on Rumble. Make sure you follow us over here on Rumble. It's kind of like was our savior while we were going through the YouTube strike bullshit. They don't care about any of the censorship, so make sure you follow us over there. And we are also live on Twitter too. So
that's huge, man. That's gonna be big in the coming days. What up, Brad?
Actually, he just announced Twitter Blue subscribers, whatever you call it, can now upload up to 2-hour videos.
Oh wow!
Onto what do you call it? on Twitter.
On Twitter. Nice.
Last week's winner for the what are you smoking? Each week we just ask you what strain you're smoking. You can put in a sativa, indica, the strain name, and as a matter of fact, it was Chad Cave. I mean, I believe it. He said Thor's Hammer. That's a strain I looked up. So you are the winner. We will somehow get in contact with you, either through email or DMs on Instagram. Well, you already got it. Cool. And we will send you out some stickers and all that bullshit. But let us know what you are smoking tonight. Let us know if it's a sativa, if it's an indica, the strain name, if you like it, if it sucks. Like I said, even if you don't smoke and you just want to win some free stickers, just lie. Just pick a strain and fucking lie about it. Who gives a shit? And we will pick someone else next week. What are you smoking, McClay?
I am smoking the same stuff I was smoking last week. The apple fritter.
I forgot what that was.
It's a hybrid strain. Gorgeous. I love the purple strains. They're always my favorite.
Definitely. Those are definitely my favorite, dude. Damn.
Yeah, so I got that, and I've
never tried that one, dude.
I've got our good friend.
Put that down. Put that down. I think that's why we got a strike last time. YouTube thinks that's heroin.
It's not heroin.
No, I'm pretty sure they flagged us for promoting like harmful content.
Really?
I think that was because of the RSO, and like I don't know, because nothing else was.
Dave's collection said smoking on some Mike Lowry.
If any of you have any of the old school Bogcast stickers, you know that some of them actually say sativas for pussies on them. It's kind of like an old school saying that one of our homies used to say. He just one day he just went on a rant. He's like, I like to get high. You know what I mean? Like sativas for pussies. I want to get ripped, indica, all day. Well, today I am a pussy because I am smoking on Blue Dream. You know what? It's actually the one sativa I actually like, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
Blue Dream is a sativa dominant hybrid marijuana strain made by crossing blueberry with haze. And dude, I have to say it tastes good. I'm not getting like so ripped where I'm just like, not wanting to do anything. That's what I think people get confused with sativa and indicas. They think sativa is like meth and it's gonna make you go douche. Yeah. No, it just doesn't get you as couch locked ripped as indica. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree, but I totally disagree with this. Never smoke the fake shit. Never. It's so easy to get the best real shit.
What does that even mean?
I hope that doesn't mean like spice or that crazy
salvia and shit.
Salvia and shit like that. That shit will put you through the through the fucking window. I've seen people jump through windows on that shit.
Yeah, that's just fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, go look up YouTube videos on that shit. That shit will trip you out watching these people trip out. Yeah, Delta 10. Hey, have you guys heard about, speaking of this, have you guys heard about this new thing? THC 0? Have you heard about THC 0?
No.
What is THC 0? Dangers and risk of using cannabinoids like THC 0. THC stands for tetrahydrocannabinol. When people are talking about THC 0, is that 0 or O? THC O. They're usually referring to THCO acetate. While THC can be derived from hemp like CBD, THCO is typically synthesized externally. This form of THC can be made using acetic. What the fuck? Anyways, this stuff is supposed to be like next level, get you stoned, but it takes a long time to hit. Says here, THC 0 is considered a prodrug. That means it will not have any noticeable effects until it has been transformed in the human body. In general, the effects can be felt approximately 30 minutes, but the exact impacts can vary from person to person. I heard somebody talk about this stuff like it was...
You sound like you're already on the THCO right now, dude.
Dude. I am, dude. I am. Probably. But yeah, have you heard about this shit?
No. You know what's going to happen when, I think we've talked about this before, but eventually it'll be like Monsanto style weed. Like, because, you know, the government weed bullshit.
Yeah.
That's when it's going to get real crazy, dude.
Well,
that's why I encourage everybody to start a seed bank. Collect as many seeds as humanly possible.
They keep on finding all these new cannabinoids and all these new, you know, they're synthesizing all this crazy shit. And this shit is crazy, man. This THCO acetate, a hemp-derived compound 3 times stronger than THC, bro.
Damn.
So
I should try that in an edible.
I was about to say this might be your saving.
Man, that fucking article is 2 years old. We're just fucking talking about it. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
I feel like every week they come out with like some new. We found this in it now, and this and that. And
yeah,
I have a whole chart over there where it just has like the CBN, the CBDs, the CBA. You know.
Yeah, looking at.
We're just starting to find out all the fucking benefits of all that shit. Anyway, you know, real quick before we get started, we do have the comedy report and the UFO report this first hour, and then the second hour we kind of just chill out, bullshit, show each other funny and fucked up videos. As a matter of fact, if you want us to play any videos, feel free to send them in our Discord, or you can email us at obi1studios@gmail.com. Whether it's a funny video or UFO sighting you want us to check out, definitely send that shit over. But before we get started, McClay, if there was one ultimate guest to have on this show that you think that I would want, what would you guess that would be?
Stephen Wright.
Well, he's up there. But after this guest, we would end the show and literally retire. These are top guests. These are all great guests. I mean, guesses for sure.
Joe Rogan.
That would be.
Ari Shaffir.
I never even thought about that, Joe Rogan, but that would be dope. Nope. Wade motherfucking Boggs.
Oh, bro, I'm glad.
Dude, if we got Wade Boggs on, bro, on the Bogcast. So this is day one of trying to get Wade Boggs on the Bogcast. I want to do this every episode, and hopefully, like, maybe he will see this, and you know, I'll hang out with these guys for like 10, 15 minutes.
I want to talk about this for a second because he went and did a video with Tops opening up some packs of cards, trying to pull his card, bro. And he is one of the funniest motherfuckers.
Oh, really?
Super funny. Have you seen it?
No, pull it up.
So, so that's really, really cool, you know, but, Tops open.
Don't get me wrong, dude. Hamilton Morris would be fucking absolutely amazing. Ari Shaffir would be amazing. Who else did you say? Oh, Stephen Wright would be amazing. But dude, if we got Wade Boggs, holy shit. We could quit. We could retire.
Yeah, bro. That'd be super, super cool. Check this out.
Hang on. There you go.
All right. Here we
Oh
go.
shit. He looks bad as fuck now.
Hey kid, all you need is $29.99. And I went, wow, that's a long way from now.
It's cool, right?
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Rippin' Packs. We are here with Wade Boggs, and we are going to rip open some
Whoa.
1983
She's so lucky.
rookie card. It wasn't necessarily
Yeah.
your rookie year.
Look how
but
bad that motherfucker looks.
following year. And do you think we're going to find it?
Dude, listen
Well,
how
this is the
funny
most
he is.
unique thing about my rookie card. I already had a year in, and I have a card. That sort of goes to tell you that they didn't think that I was ever going to make the big leagues. So I had a year in, hit 349 in 1982. And next thing you know, in 1983, I have a rookie card. So it's not necessarily a rookie card, but it's my sophomore card.
It's
So
the celebration.
Hopefully it's there.
Listen, it's a celebration of your
I
rookie
know,
year.
absolutely.
All right, cool.
And
You
I
take
was
this
open
one.
at
These are
83.
called rack.
Look how dope his bracelets are.
Cool.
I know. He's got a
What ring is that? Is that his World Series ring?
Try to figure out who.
Awesome.
Or wait, he didn't win a World Series, did he? No, that's a dump. That was
Yeah, he won a
You
World
have a
Series
knife
with
or
the Yankees.
scissors
I think.
or
oh the Yankees, yeah.
Right here. I ripped
There you
them
go.
open here.
I'll go through
He's got a
these.
Boston
There we
ring
Tell
on
you
it.
everybody.
Tell me
Mike
who you
Norris,
got.
he was nasty. John Tudor played with John Tudor. Absolutely. Here we go. Fish thing. Come on, gimme. Come on. Chicken winner
Yeah.
dinner.
There you go.
Ooh, Robin Young. I got a nice Robin Young
There we
here.
go.
Got a nice 83 Robin Young. That should be a little stand me out.
Oh, I remember Robin Young, dude.
Right there.
I think I had that card.
Famer.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, but no Wade Boggs in here, so I think
No,
we're gonna
not
have to
yet,
go for
not
some
yet.
more. What do you think?
Motherfucking Wade Boggs.
Should we
what
both
we
try
can
and rip these open?
I have a Wade Boggs card in the closet, dude. Yeah, he seems like a bad motherfucker, dude. Wade Boggs, if you ever see this, please come on the show, dude. Even if it's like 10, 15 minutes, just let me and McClay each ask like 2 or 3 questions each. That'd be so dope, dude.
Have you seen? There's another guy. Have you seen Will Clark's podcast?
Yes. He's funny. I've seen clips of him on TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Dude,
super
he is
just straight. He has
so-
stories and he always looks wasted. He seems like he's
Yeah.
wasted when he's talking half the time.
Dude,
Like he's probably just a
gotta get
hardcore
him on.
alcoholic. Yeah, Will Clark would be dope too.
He tells some funny ass fucking stories, man. All those
They-
guys have great stories.
Anyway, day one of asking Wade Boggs to come on the show. Another question I have for you, McClay, is there are definitely a few podcasts that like inspired me personally to want to even start a podcast. You know what I mean? I don't know if you remember the early days of talking about it with you and shit, but like what podcast would you guess those would be?
Say that again one more time.
Sorry, my voice. Like there was definitely like probably 2 or 3 podcasts that heavily inspired me to start the Bogcast. And I don't know if you remember those early days and shit of us talking about even before we started this podcast.
Yeah.
And here we are 200 episodes later. What would
Yeah.
you guess a couple of those podcasts would be?
Obviously Rogan, the long
Yeah,
form.
yeah, I would say for
The long
yeah,
form
definitely.
content. Ari Shaffir, Skeptic Tank.
Okay, definitely
How
Ari,
great-
dude. And I'll never forget, dude, like when I was living with you and I was all fucked up on methadone still and still trying to figure out life. I had that day job with DT, you know what I mean? And you fucking forced me to listen to Ari Shaffir's paid regular podcast. And that's when he became a paid regular at the Comedy Store. I didn't even know who it was, dude. I thought he was like a fucking like a Muslim dude or something, just with his name and shit. You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
what the Ari
Yeah.
Shaffir? Like, what the fuck? And then I was hooked ever since. And his podcast, I mean, I probably listen to his podcast, dude, honestly, more than anybody else's. I don't listen to every episode, but I listen to at least 2/3 of them, right?
Well, Ari's. So let's give some people some idea of what Ari's podcast was like. So Ari Shaffir at this time that Keith's talking about this is a stand-up comedian that's also working the door at the comedy store in LA.
While like Mitzi Shore was kind of in her, still going and shit, making decisions.
Yeah, really funny guy. Former Hasidic Jew. Lived in Israel, all that type of stuff. And the first time we ever saw him, he did a skit called The Amazing Racist. And he did all these funny,
Yeah, he was one of the first people to kind of go viral. If you remember, it was in the early to mid 2000s. Yeah, he had the Amazing Racist YouTube videos.
Yeah. So, but the amazing
actually,
thing,
when you told me that after you played me the podcast, I blew my mind. I was like, "What the fuck? It's that guy? Holy shit!"
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to pass around his videos at work. I remember that shit.
Like on E-Bombs World and shit.
Yeah. So anyways, but he's this comedian working the door at the club, at the same time, which a lot of comedians, that's how they got their start. He's hanging out with Joe Rogan, and Joe starts doing his podcast. Well, Ari's gonna start doing a podcast too, but his podcast was so badass because it was so simple. He got a little Zoom recorder. Any place that a comedian would be down to just sit and bullshit.
Yeah, he was mobile with it.
Yeah,
like he would go to other comedians' houses, but he was also like he would find specific subjects to talk about with a comedian and talk about that one subject the entire time. So it'd be like deep dives on things. Like I remember he did one with a dog walker in New York City, and it was just 2 hours. This guy telling fucked up, crazy stories about walking all these rich people's dogs and shit, and it's like, wow, this is fucking brilliant,
And he was at the same time doing this cool thing in his personal life where he was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna travel. He made a bunch of money. He basically he created a TV show on Comedy Central that Comedy Central basically stole from him.
Well, it's called What's Happening Now. It's one of the baddest shows ever, where he has comedians come up and tell like badass story, like 5 to 8 minute stories and shit.
Yeah, and one of the best, like coolest stand-up shows on TV. And they kind of stole it from him, and he got all pissed off about that, but he made a bunch of money off of it, and he said, screw it, I'm just gonna go travel the world. And he went around the world. He would be like, he would stay in New York for half the year, and you would be going to all these places with him doing all this stuff, and it really showed you like how cool podcasting can be.
Well, no, not actually. What blew my mind was the times when he would travel and he would purposely just get a flip phone and just disconnect from the world for like 3 months, and everyone would be like, I hope Ari's okay. We haven't heard from him and shit. And then he comes back and then he podcasts and he has all these fucking crazy stories of, traveling the world.
Yeah.
He's a unique individual for sure.
Chad, I don't agree with how he dosed Bert, and he's apologetic for it. I think the whole unapologetic part is just comedy routine. I've heard many times where he's definitely apologetic for it. I don't care about the Kobe stuff. That was his shtick. That was his.
That was a swing and a miss. That was a swing and a huge miss.
Yeah.
That was actually like his thing. Every time a major celebrity died, he would say something really fucked up, controversial. And that was just a huge miss. But anyway, I guess all good things come to an end. Because did you hear about this McClay?
Yeah.
This fucking sucks. I'm just gonna play it. Can you hear it?
Until next week. All right. Elephant in the room. Yeah, I guess I been holding on to this for too long. The reason me and Dave Smith rush us, we usually do it over the summer, is because I'm into the podcast. I don't know how to. I don't want to get emotional. It's not my way. as you know, if you followed me, it's not my way. What was that? Was that a hair on? It's just, it's time. It's time. I mean, I could go into it. It's become, no one's going to really understand it. It's been 12 years. I don't know. You don't want to do the same thing. I'll do other things. But in some moments, it's become a job. And I really worked hard my whole career to avoid those. You know, helped save me over COVID. I guess I'll talk about this in the last episode. I got 2 episodes left. The one I've been trying to get for a long, long time, a dream episode, is with Ron Bennington. We talked about the interview process itself, because he is who I modeled my my interview style off. His Unmasked series was the best. I did one. It's Skankfest 1, I think, maybe Skankfest 2, but in Brooklyn. And we just talked about how to do interviews. We talked about what you're looking for. It was really great. We went over to his it's man, when do I talk about this? Later or now? I should have it planned out. I guess I'll do it in the last episode. That seems better. Right in the intro. Yeah, I should write out all the reasons, and I should write out all.
That's why I love Ari. Also, as you could tell, like everything is on the fly, and
Yeah, what I'm saying is like what the genius is behind it is it's all just like him in thought. Because the podcast that he does, he'll do like 20-minute intros and outros, right? Where he kind of just goes on these fucking rants and stuff, and sometimes it's the best part of the podcast. Oops.
Yeah.
Can play a couple, like another minute.
You know, and it did become a job, but it was like, I don't know how I'm going to make a living anymore. Stand-up was dead. Forget all the different stages of COVID. Stand-up was gone, and it might never have come back. We were instantly trying to be like, I got to scrounge up $100 for this, $200 for that. I know anyone in Berlin's like, $100 is a great DJ set. Who can help pay your squat. Yeah, it's time. There's a lot of reasons, and I wanted to end this a long time ago. I was trying to parlay it right into another project, and I'm aware that a lot of you guys are not going to follow me to anything else I do. I'll do other stuff. I'll be in other podcasts. I'll have more time for creativity.
Yeah, it's battery operated, wireless,
which is what I really want. It's what I value more than anything. So, if this is the end of the road for us, it's been a fucking great ride. It's been nice, you know, sharing a carriage with you. If people want to follow me, you know, continue to follow me. Subscribe to the YouTube. I'll put up more stand-up now. I'll have more time to think about the thing I care about. The only thing I care about. I don't even care about my fucking dog as much as I care about stand-up. Yeah, I don't know.
He's a good dog, Dad. I could tell.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the dog on the podcast and shit like that. I know a lot of people hate him and they don't like him, but I know he's done some fucked up things. I don't agree with the thing that he did with Bert and shit, but I mean, if Bert's cool with him, why would I have to have a grudge with him over that? You know what I mean? Like him and Bert are cool.
Yeah.
So I just I think his stand-up is actually good. I don't think he's like a hack. Like his fucking special Jew is amazing. It's really fucking done well, dude. It's really smart, and
he's top 3 favorite comedians for me right now. I mean, he's been that way for a long time. So,
but I don't know, man. It was just weird how, like I said, the Skeptic tank has always been a huge inspiration of how we started the podcast, and then to hear that he's 12 years into it, that's pretty fucking crazy. I didn't realize he was doing it that long. But and then also that it's ending. It's like, fuck, man. Oops.
Yeah.
I saw like a comment, I think somewhere on like a clip. Someone was like, that sucks that Skeptic tank is ending. I was like, what the hell? So I Googled it, and this fucking Reddit thread came up, and just Everybody
Oh,
just
wow.
kind of reminiscing about it and
Telling their favorite shows and shit like that.
am I on the wrong thread? I feel like I'm under the wrong thread. Yeah. Pretty much just talking about their favorite episodes and all that. So
That's good shit, dude.
all good things come to an end, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That's what will happen after we get Wade Boggs on.
One of these days. Or Will Clark. We'll take Will Clark too.
So if you guys have been watching this show for a while, and I know McClay knows this, my favorite stand-up comedian of all time is motherfucking Stephen Wright. I actually met him, dude. This was probably like sophomore or junior year of high school. He played at Union Hall. I was probably like, what, 96 or something? 97?
Yeah.
And I actually got to meet him. He just put Keith, hi, forever, Stephen Wright. If you're not aware of Stephen Wright, he's just a really just deadpan. He doesn't tell stories. It's just like one joke after the other. He's one of the few comedians I give a pass for that can still use like old material. You know what I mean? Most people after their special, they just write all new material, but he has such classic one-liner jokes that people almost go to hear those. You know what I mean? So he'll do like half and half, be like half new shit, half old shit. You know, I think he's my favorite comedian, dude. I think it's because he is the very first stand-up comedian that I ever got into. Like, I remember my mom had a VHS tape, and I think it was like a Ronnie Dangerfield like comedian special because it had like Roseanne on it, Seinfeld, Stephen Wright, and I fell in love with Stephen Wright in like, I don't know, 5th or 6th grade. What's that?
Andrew Dice Clay.
I think Andrew Dice Clay was on it. But I think it's just because he's the first stand-up I ever like really liked, got into. That's like the reason why.
He's the first stand-up I ever remember having to think about his jokes, like being very like inquisitive joke style, and then the jokes. Sometimes you don't get the jokes till like 3 jokes later, and you're like, oh, you know, you'll be at a show. If you ever go to a Stephen Wright show, you'll notice that throughout the crowd throughout the show will be like, you could tell people are getting jokes like when he's already doing another joke, you know. It's crazy.
I know it's almost like the bad part of it because they're so smart. It, you know, sometimes, yeah, it takes you a minute to catch on, and he's already like 3 jokes later, and then you're trying to catch up on that joke.
Yeah, it is crazy, dude.
Anyway, it's just really weird to fucking see him on podcasts. You know what I mean? He's always done interviews like with Conan back in the day, but those are like those cheesy interview shit where, you know, it's like 5 minutes maybe, and just kind of bits, you know, and they kind of pre-write everything they're gonna say. But to see him just free on a podcast talking and laughing, is like, what the fuck? So I don't know if you got to watch any of these, dude. I just wanted to play a couple clips I thought were crazy of just seeing Stephen Wright being a normal human being. It's like,
very candid, very candid, man.
It's fucking crazy. This is a part of him he's talking about how he writes jokes and shit, which is crazy.
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, it's really cracks me up that my dad's a scientist, and he said once that he's not a good one. I mean, he's a shitty scientist. We don't even think he has a degree. He just walks around with a microscope that he found.
A microscope that
Yeah,
he found.
yeah, and he tied it. He wore it around his neck like Mr. T with a medallion. And he said, "I'm a scientist." And then he just hang out at the train station.
The train
Yeah,
station.
eat grilled cheese sandwiches. We were like, "Nah, he's a scientist." But
I just don't think, as big of a fan I am, I don't think people realize how weird it is for me to just to see him sitting there laughing like that, because this whole like stick is just
deadpan,
right? He's just being a normal human being right here. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. Let me bring up a Stephen Wright.
Yeah, bring up one of his bits, dude. This is him talking again with Conan O'Brien.
Miss Stephen Wright, and I feel anxious about being Conan O'Brien's friend.
It's the most honest way anyone has opened this
Ironically,
podcast.
it's not honest, but I thought it would sound. I thought it would sound weird.
You have one of the most iconic voices in comedy, and I'm not even talking about your perspective, which is iconic, but just when you talking is such a
That's so
delight
true.
to me.
Oh.
Every time I've had the chance to interview you, I think my heart beats maybe 200 beats a minute, and I think yours beats during leap years once. And I've always loved the contrast when I get to talk to Stephen Wright. I'm, a Tasmanian devil, and you are a moon rock that's seen it all. It's really beautiful.
A moon rock that's seen it all.
Yeah, you have.
What do we always
Oh,
say?
motherfucker.
Mutual customizes your car insurance.
Well, I got some.
Yeah, boy.
interesting- Yeah.
Do you have a favorite joke of all time of his? Because I know mine. for
Yeah,
sure.
there's a couple of them. Yeah, here we go. Watch.
Called the wrong number today. I said, hello, is Joey there? And a woman answered. She said, yes, he is. I said, can I speak to him, please? She said, no, he can't talk right now. He's only 2 months old. I said, all right, I'll wait.
He's probably in his 20s and right here, by the way.
I had a dream. I had a dream that all the babies prevented by the pill showed up. They were mad. I was cesarean born. Can't really tell. Although, whenever I leave a house, I go out through the window.
I love that one, dude. I use that one all the time.
Supposedly his Carson appearance is one of the best Carson appearances.
Oh, dude, he has one of the craziest come ups ever. Like, he was literally doing comedy in a shitty Chinese fucking restaurant in Boston, and they sent a scout out to go see, like, I think 10 or 12 Boston comics there, and they fucking love Stephen Wright, and they asked him to come out. He shot on like a Wednesday or a Thursday, I think it was, and you know how it was back then. Like, if Johnny Carson like called you over, that means he liked you, and they liked him so much that they had him come on the next week. So he did like 2 appearances in 2 weeks, which has like never been done ever.
Well, here's
Like,
his
stand
first
up.
ever
It's fucking
appearance.
crazy, dude.
Stephen Wright.
Thanks. I had a dream that all the babies prevented by the pill showed up. The entire world. Types in pencil. Under my bed, I have a shoebox full of telephone rings. Whenever I get lonely, I open it up just a little bit and I get a call. One time I dropped the box all over the floor and the phone wouldn't stop ringing. So I had to have it disconnected. I got another phone, though. I didn't have much money, so I had to get an irregular phone. It had no 5 on it. Phone had no 5 on it. I was walking down the street. I bumped into a good friend of mine. He said, how come you never call me anymore? I said, I can't call everyone I want. My phone has no 5 on it. He said, that's really weird. How long have you had it? I said, I don't know. My calendar has no 7s.
My favorite joke of his, I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it was something along the lines of like, I accidentally used my car key to get in my house, and my house started up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My 2 favorite are he goes, I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of widths. Then he like goes like to the walls. That is genius.
Yeah.
And then my other one is he'll just go like to the next joke and be like, I like to tease my plants by giving them ice cubes.
Yeah.
And then he goes on to the next joke, and you're like, what do you say? And then you think about it, you're like, oh, like you picture that, and you're like teasing plants by giving them ice cubes. That's hilarious. And you know, this is like back in the day shit too. Like this shit was ahead of its time. You know, when this shit came out.
Yeah. That's
He changed Boston comedy, dude. Because he put it on the map and
yeah. Join the army, meet interesting people, kill them. For every action, there is an equal and opposite criticism.
And he has like legendary movie parts. Like he's in Half Baked. He's the guy on the couch, right?
Yeah.
He's the voice. He's the voice on the radio in Reservoir Dogs. Like when before the dude's getting his ear cut off. He's the I think he's the pilot in So I Married an Axe Murderer. He's done several of his own like short films and shit too. He's like a really talented dude. I'm gonna play this other clip from with him and Conan real quick. It was pretty funny.
My life when I would think all of these strange things, and I love to cartoon and draw.
Oh, I didn't.
I was
know
not I couldn't draw, or I never really tried that hard to draw realistically or depict something. But lots of cartoons and lots of like, I would draw little silly characters and I would make cartoons, and that's fine. Answer your phone.
No, I'm
clearly I'm a priority.
You would think I was shutting it off, but I want to see what this. No, I shut it off.
I love it if you took the call and it was a spam call.
It's a spam call.
Well,
I'm arguing with the guy.
What's involved? Well, I
I don't need blind.
Hold on. Well, wait a minute. Tell me more. And I'm going on and on about the stew still. There's radishes.
You're in it. You're sleeping. You're sleeping.
No, but what I'm saying.
It's just
so fun. I know that is so true. Because I thought the same exact thing. I'm like, do I want to know this part of him? I mean, I guess it was I kind of saw it when I got his autograph because you know I saw him outside of his bus and he acted normal. He wasn't like laughing and shit all crazy, but I was like, oh, he is just a normal dude, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess in the back of my mind I always knew, but it does kind of ruin the act, right?
And here's the other thing.
What do you guys think about that, chat? Does seeing Stephen Wright act human like this ruin his act?
Yeah. Also, they're getting old, man. Like
I know
Conan O'Brien's getting old. Stephen Wright's getting old. We're getting old. Crazy.
So the new trend when like someone has to promote anything, even like Rainn Wilson, I don't even know what the fuck he's promoting, but he's going on like all these comedic podcasts, right? So he went all over the place, dude. He even went on Bill Burr's podcast. I just wanted to play this clip really quick because it talks about the book that he was writing and how it came about. Because this is what he's promoting: is he wrote a book called Harold. I think it's about like a third grader. It's like the day in the life of a third grader or something like that. So
Right, I should write another things. I should. So then I started writing. I was on Twitter actually, just briefly. They got me this Twitter thing, and I was like, I don't know, I don't want to put jokes on there. I'm gonna start writing my next book on Twitter. So I was writing 2 sentences at a time. Of that, and then
tweeting it out.
Yeah, 2 sentences, and then the next day 2 sentences, and the next, and then people were leaving messages saying, "Doesn't he know this is perfect for his style of comedy? This is perfect for his jokes.
Right.
What is he doing?" And other people, "Oh my God, he's writing a novel on Twitter. This is fantastic." And then I stopped writing it on that, and I just kept writing it.
that's so fucking
But I
funny,
didn't
dude.
no one was waiting for it. I didn't have a deal with the company or anything. I was just writing it, and I got into this rhythm where I would try to write like a little bit every day, 200 words a day. And I really got enjoying it. You see how it's another world, like so I was in this other world, but I didn't have any pressure. It's taken too long. What no one even knew I was doing it, man. A couple of friends, but so then it was like,
it's actually a really smart way to create
That
something.
is a smart.
I could never. If someone said, "Here's this amount of money, now give us the gears would stop. I could never write it on purpose, you know, like.
Fucking love that, dude.
Yeah. He was on Rogan too. What was the Rogan episode like?
Actually, I'm not going to play the clip. I actually was just going to mention that just really quick. What's crazy is I saw all of these podcasts he was going on. I was like, I guarantee he was going to go on Joe Rogan because Rogan's a Boston comic. And then sure as shit, I saw the thumbnail. I was like, no fucking way. And yeah, he sits down with him for about 2 hours and they talk about all kinds of crazy shit, dude. So if you're a Stephen Wright fan, I highly suggest the Joe Rogan interview. It's fucking like you said, man, it's bittersweet. Like it's as a huge fan, I'm just obsessed with it and I have to watch it, but at the same time, it's like, you know,
this
is a new game, the new style of comedy, right?
Yeah, speaking of Rogan, this right here was awesome.
Oh yeah. You know whose quote that is?
Whose?
That's Joey's quote.
Joey
Diaz.
Yeah.
I can't do his voice, but get it together, bitch.
I love this post, man. It was such a great post. Just Roseanne just vibing. She's just dancing, having a good time. And then
there's a badass photographer to follow, and he takes like a lot of the comedy mothership shots, and he has I don't know what you want to call it, a segment. It's just called Stairs. And it's just every badass comedian before they go up on stage just sitting on the stairs all badass in black and white. It's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. I like Lex Friedman podcast, how he does his thumbnails. You know, he's got all those black and white thumbnails of just people's faces. I like that type of long-term type of, you know, art.
I agree with that. Let me see if there's anything. No, that's pretty much all I had for the comedy report. I was just geeking out on the Stephen Wright shit, and then kind of sad about Ari's Skeptic tank ending. But I mean, I guess if he's going to focus on stand-up more, good for him, you know.
Yeah.
Before we get into the UFO report, do you want to actually? What strain are you smoking? Tell them what we're doing, McClay.
Let us know what strain you're smoking, and you will get goodies. Might win cool stuff. Right now, what am I smoking? I am smoking apple fritter. Let me see if I can bring it up here. But if you guys let us know what strain you're smoking in the chat or on IG or any of those fun places.
Yeah, we'll pick a winner and send out some stickers and magnets. Last week's winner was Chad Cave. Smoking, what was it? Thor's hammer.
So here's what I've got this week. I've got myself some apple fritter along with RSO. I've been hitting the RSO very, very heavy over the last couple of days. And I've got the RSO and I've got these Cheech and Chong diamonds that I've been using.
Oh yeah. You brought some of that over, man. That show was pretty fire.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. I was amazed at how long it stayed lit and how many rips you can get out.
Yeah, it's very interesting, man. And it's got a very interesting smell to it. Very it's strong. It's just strong, dude. It's super strong. I like that. Yeah, that's what I've been smoking. And the diamonds are from Cheech and Chong. So
Word.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into the UFO report, this episode is brought to you by Manscaped. It is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package, the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 8 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the promo code Bogcast at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, that's about 16 million balls. The Performance Package 4.0. Oh, excuse me. Inside this package, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, which McClay has finally been using. To be honest with you guys, the reason why I stopped doing in-studio podcasts was because fucking McClay's balls reeked so fucking bad. It was just starting to stain the walls and shit, and the dogs even would notice. Jordan was like, Jesus Christ. So I reached out to Manscaped. I'm like, look, can you help me and my homie out? Like I kind of want to get back into the studio and shit. So Clay's been using the crop preserver ball deodorant and the crop reviver. What's that, bro?
And it's never been better.
Exactly. I actually have the performance boxer briefs, and you even get a travel bag to hold your goodies. Like I said, get 20% off and free shipping with the code Bogcast at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use promo code Bogcast. Unlock your confidence and always right with Manscaped. Now let's get into the motherfucking UFO report. Like I said, guys, if you have any UFO videos or sightings or, that you want us to check out, send them to us in our Discord, or also, you can email us at obit1studios@gmail.com, or even if it's a funny video or fucked up video you want us to check out later. One more thing really quick before you get into it, Clay. Check out the link that's pinned at the top. You can go vote for us for Best of the Valley for Phoenix Magazine. You can vote every single day. You can vote every single day. So if you have time to do that, that helps us out big time.
Hell yeah. Not much going on in the UFO stuff right now. We're kind of in a holding pattern, waiting on a few things, but there's a lot of exciting stuff supposedly that's coming. Lou Elizondo, I've seen, has been pretty heavy back doing interviews and stuff. So we'll see how that plays out. There's been a couple interesting, I don't know if they're encounters or what, that I will definitely show you guys here shortly. But
I have some crazy shit too when you're done, dude. I want to show you.
Hell yeah. But here is one of the interesting things from the Logan Paul perspective. We've been talking pretty heavy about him not wanting to do anything, but he's come out and said that he would be willing to let Bob Lazar view the recording of the Chuck Clark UFO footage he has. And he says if Lazar can verify its authenticity, he'll release it. So let's take a listen here. See if this will actually play.
Do you know who Bob Lazar is?
Yeah, Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar. He worked at S4 allegedly, on an alien aircraft that had an anti-gravity device. I watched a Rogan interview with him. It is captivating. It is highly fascinating, and I found it interesting. And I would show the footage to Bob Lazar to ask him if he's seen anything like it. And in that case, maybe if he can verify the legitimacy of this tape, then maybe I would release. The footage is compelling, not convincing.
I think it's interesting that he wants Lazar be involved. I just at this point,
I mean, but
footage, dude.
I don't necessarily understand that. It's not like Bob Lazar actually ever saw one in motion or in flight, right?
No, he did. No.
Oh, he
yeah.
did? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, multiple.
But
he used to take people out to the desert at night and sometimes during the day to watch tests go on. So.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that. I thought they just saw it while he was. I thought they just all had kind of like a Flight of the Navigator, it's like in a room. And
that's how he got caught. He got caught taking people. He got caught in the middle of the desert at night watching a test flight happen. They rolled up on him and we know you're here, dude. And that's he got arrested and everything.
That's 2 times now that Bob Lazar kind of been called out, to be involved in the UFO world again. The first time with Burt Weinstein, and then now with fucking Logan.
I think it's kind of cool. He's getting his due, right? They're finally starting to show Bob Lazar some respect. You know?
Yeah, but just fucking release it. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is silly to me.
I feel like he's waiting for Rogan to ask him on. Like,
he's trying to get something out of it. He's trying to get something out of it.
It's from 1995. The tape had been worn down. It's been played probably over 100 times, and so the quality is not great. And everything about it screams bullshit, which is the true reason I haven't released it. It's not enough. It doesn't have enough meat on the bone and proof for me to put it out confidently and be like, this is legit UFO footage. There's one kind of interesting thing about the video that could prove its validity. When you scrub through the footage forward and back, like kind of fast, like you take your little slider and you scrub through like this, the disc hovers so fluidly. It's like buoyant almost in the air. And I'm not sure if that type of movement, like as fluid as it was possible in 1995.
So we've seen this, him talk about this already, but I agree with you.
Honestly, I'm not putting a lot of faith into him. I'm kind of on the fence about, him.
Well, here's the
thing. Not that I don't, I'm just kind of.
Here's the thing with Chad's comment, though. He says, you guys are putting a lot of faith in Lazar when other ufologists have rejected almost everything he said. Not ufologists.
The government.
The government,
yeah.
Right? Ufologists, there's very few ufologists that reject what he says. And here's the other thing. Guess what? That was also back when, like, there was a lot of disinformation going on against Bob Lazar, Rick Doty and these disinformation agents out there
tried to destroy his life, didn't they? In all sorts of ways.
Yeah, trying to destroy these people's lives and make them not credible and this and that. Now that the government has basically come out and said, for the most part, that there is something out there. He's starting to get his due as being correct on a lot of the things he said.
You know what, McClay? If it's cool, maybe next week for the UFO report, I wouldn't mind, maybe doing like 10, 15 minutes on Bob Lazar about all that smear shit and just going over that stuff and kind of getting both angles of it, if that's cool.
Oh yeah, for
sure.
Because
I'd love to like learn more about that. Because I've heard him talk about it, but you always have an interesting angle with all that shit.
Yeah, dude, I'd love to play that shit.
Because didn't he do some shady shit also, though?
Yeah,
like
he
hookers and all this. I mean, I guess
fell in love with a hooker, dude.
Who gives a fuck about that?
Yeah, he fell in love with a hooker, and
good for him.
Yeah, good for him. I agree. And he started working. He did like side jobs for the little, bunny ranch that they had going on up there. So, that's what most people bring up. They also bring up his MIT stuff, where people say they can't find him and ever going to MIT or anything like that, which isn't true. Also, they've found him in old MIT phone books.
So shit like that. So. Yeah. Chad saying he lied about his education, and you're saying that's not true.
So
that's the kind of shit that I would like to get into.
People say he's lied about his education, but they can't prove that he's lied about it. And there's people that, including George Knapp, who have found Bob Lazar's name in the phone books throughout not only MIT but the labs, Sandia Laboratories in New Mexico. So Listen, I'm not the guy that's saying that I believe Bob Lazar 100%, but I believe Bob Lazar more than I believe Dan Burrish. I believe Bob Lazar.
Well, dude, let me tell you
more than
this.
I believe Stephen Greer. You know what I
If
mean?
he's fucking full of shit, he's one of the best. He should win an Academy Award for like when he's on Rogan and all that. Because that's some pretty, I don't know.
Yeah, crazy
pretty
shit.
well thought out shit. Pretty well thought out lie. You know what I mean?
You want to see something kind of crazy? This is a sighting thing that's been going around on Twitter. UFO.
Is it
Twitter.
Roswell?
No, it's a Big Bear Lake. It says recently at Big Bear Lake in California, a UAP/UFO was captured traversing the night sky at astonishing speeds with no sound of a propulsion system to be heard while displaying outstanding maneuverability. And I'll show
play
you
that bitch. Yeah, fuck yeah.
There we go.
I got a crazy one to show you after this one, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him, and he's curving. Oh, here's another one right here.
Whoa.
You see him? Flying right over our heads.
Watch what happens.
Pointing it right at him. And now he's turning.
Powers up.
Ooh,
Yeah, you see him?
yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him, and he's curving.
So there's a
here's
lot
another one right here.
of this
See
video.
him?
Are you allowed? You're just allowed to shoot laser in the skies like that?
Yeah, if you're not shooting them at planes and shit, but that's definitely not a plane right there. You know, no plane is moving that fast.
That's
that
crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
Those type of turns. So yeah, Big Bear right here. And you know, I've talked about this for a long time that you know this, Keith, but way before we did the podcast about being able to put on night vision goggles and look up at the night sky and you see some crazy shit. I've had people that work in the night vision industry. I've had I worked on a project that was for the new F-35s or F-22s. I can't remember, but it was a heads-up display where when they got close to the refueling nozzle, it would tell them in their heads-up display using infrared, you know, how to get closer, back, farther, you know, in order to make the nozzle engage. And I worked with a specialist on infrared and infrared vision and night vision for like 3 months on that project. And he told me that, yeah, he's got, you know, $30,000 night vision goggles that they go out at night and they'll look up at the sky. He says, you'll see crazy shit up there. So, you know, this is I don't know if this is with the night vision, but this is this type of stuff that
This looks like the naked eye.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I mean, off his camera. But I know what you're saying. If he had it, you'd probably even see more even crazier shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen those videos, dude, with those goggles. And
this one's crazy.
Because not only are you seeing that, it's also mixed with satellites and drones and all kinds of other. So you're literally seeing everything.
Yeah.
I thought for sure you would have seen this one today, dude. I noticed this one going off on UFO Twitter. I don't know if it's real or not, but it says, hang on a second. I fucking have a new setup, so my mouse is fucked up. When I go to screens, it's backwards. There was a sighting that occurred today in Roswell, New Mexico, of what appears to be a shiny UFO craft tilted on its sides. Excuse me. Happened in Roswell, New Mexico on 5/17, which is what, yesterday.
Yep.
Thanks to Old Vet Symposium for sharing this with everyone. And here we go.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy.
There's really no sound. Whoops, I hate that. It's fucking Twitter.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I actually took a screenshot of it that I wanted to pull up too. Here in a second.
The thing is that whenever I see videos in there of these vehicles or ships, I always
what the fuck is that?
if this was me and I was doing this, I would make sure that I stayed there until that thing fucking moved. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
like just get hours of footage if you had to.
Hours of footage if you have to, but you wait until that thing has to move before you stop filming. You know,
Dude, I zoomed in and screenshot it, and this is what it looked like. Like, what the fuck is that?
it looks like the thing out of that movie.
Flight of the Navigator?
Yeah.
It's on its side.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
There were several different posts on UFO Twitter about that, though.
Well, not only that, how about this one in Arizona that took place yesterday?
What the fuck do you zoom out?
Yeah.
Where's this at?
Arizona.
Well, yeah, like Tucson or
Let's
Phoenix.
see
Or...
here. It says floating over Arizona. Yeah, it doesn't say. But lots of sightings, like I said lately, that we don't know. You know, with AI and technology, there's a lot of stuff out there that we have to say, like, I don't really know about that one. But there are some interesting ones that are out there. That
what do you think about that one that I showed you from Roswell? What do you think about that one?
I think it's interesting. I would love to see the end of that video. Like, what happens at the end of the video? Does it take off? I mean, what does it do? You know?
Let's see what they do with it. Just keeps hovering there.
Let's see if it.
They got about 4 minutes of it, dude. If it just shoots off, that'd be crazy.
It's got. I mean, they got to show what it does afterwards.
Yeah, like why would they stop?
Yeah, if they just don't show what it does, see, like,
or maybe they don't have Twitter Blue and they can't upload 2 hours worth.
Yeah. But now I'm skeptical of it. You know what I mean? I need to see.
No, I get that. No, I totally
what
get it.
happens to it.
I hope that's real. That looks crazy as fuck.
Yeah. There was another really crazy one that I saw. I want to show you. That's going around right now. It's kind of nuts. Clearest UFO footage of the year, the New Mexico 2023. I guess there's a moment where a plane flies in front of that, bro.
Oh shit.
In that video. Yeah.
By the way, if you have any footage or anything, feel free to send it to us on our Discord or email us at obit1studios@gmail.com. That'd be awesome.
Man, that's
where are you at? Where are you at to see that activity?
Twitter.
No, I'm talking to one of the comments, yo.
Oh. Been noticing activity the last 5 years. Yeah. All right. This is an interesting one. This is all right. Check this out. I don't know.
Like I was saying, you can send it to us on our Discord. I don't know if do you have the link for that? You can put in there. Real quick? And also email at obit1studios@gmail.com. I'll put that in the comments really quick too.
In our Discord link, the link to the Discord is either in the description below or in my bio on IG. But there's a UFO for the there's a Bogcast category in the Beyond Wednesdays Discord. I'll drop a link for it. But you can go to the UFO Report and drop links for us to check out during the show. If you want to call in live, there is a call in live section where I'm chilling in there right now, and you just have to set up your phone to not be on push to talk. But yeah. So this is interesting right here. Let me show you this. What was it?
He was just making a comment on the chair.
All right, here we go. Check this out.
This drone footage was recorded by Christian on May 3rd in Norway. He managed to capture a rapidly moving object on the right side of the screen. The acceleration of the craft is astounding. It seems to go from 0 to several hundred miles per hour within seconds. The lights take off simultaneously, so they may be part of the same craft. Airplanes don't accelerate from a standstill in the sky like this. This drone footage was...
Yeah, no shit.
Pretty crazy, right? So Norway on May 3rd is when that was taken. Let's take a look at the comments. People who dismiss these as drones are hilarious. So fake. Care to elaborate on how it's fake? Sharing silly UFOs. Like, people don't say how it looks fake, and I
If
agree.
you don't
with-
mind, after you're done with the comments, just playing it like one more time. 'Cause-
It does. There is something about it, man, that
Yeah, I
doesn't.
by Christian on May 3rd in Norway. He managed to...
The way it takes off maybe is just so foreign to us to see something do that it doesn't look real, you know? It's so smooth the way it takes off like
What do you
that.
guys think in chat? Does that look real or fake? I think it looks fake, dude.
Yeah. There's something a little fake about it. I agree. I do agree.
I thought that's my lighter.
All right, what about this one? This is April 29th, 2006, a UFO from a plane. The plane was a Blue Panorama Express flight from Rome to Paris.
No way, dude. What do the comments say on that one?
Dude, I feel like if this was real, people would be screaming in the
Oh,
comments.
for sure.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
The person filming it is not going to say anything. He's like,
Yeah.
do. Be like, holy
I
shit,
feel
what
like,
the
oh,
fuck?
dude, look at this. What is
Oh,
this? Everybody, get your
everybody
phone-
would be filming, dude. The whole fucking
Yeah.
plane.
Everybody get your phone out. What the fuck is
Even the
this?
pilot, there'd be like recordings of him talking, like, back to home base, like, oh shit, there's a fucking object, on the left of us. It's not even showing up on my radar.
Yeah,
Shit, like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's
I wish that was fucking real though. That'd be badass.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if you saw this tweet, dude, from your boy James Fox. He said, I've actually read 1,000 messages from around the globe regarding evidence and or information regarding the Varginha case. Received 3 very solid leads. If I missed your message, please don't give up on me. Doing my best to review all messages. This was on May 11th. So
Awesome.
him,
What's
him going on. What's that?
What some of the comments say?
I'm riding this train all the way. Let's see.
He responded to some. Back in summer '79, our family jumped our VW bus to get ice cream on a summer trip. So the fact that he's asking for people in America that dealt with the Varginha case is very interesting, and that's what we're hoping. He talks to those people.
Yeah, he's wanting, like he wants the people the Americans that went down there to cover it up to come out and shit, because they're probably a lot older now, like probably in their 60s, 70s and shit now, right? If you think about it.
Yeah, close to dying, which is shitty if that's true. People are saying it's very similar to the Aurora, Texas incident.
But that's what kind of just going on Joe Rogan and talking about it does. Your fucking inbox blows up, and it's got to be a pain in the ass trying to figure out what's bullshit and what's not, though, right?
Check this out. I don't know what this is. This
It's the vagina case.
Yeah, the vagina case. I don't know if this is real. Now, remember that, like, what? Filmed in Big Bear, California, uploaded to Reddit yesterday. Okay, that video of the night sky was uploaded to Reddit. Airborne object performs sharp maneuver after laser pointer directly hits in Big Bear.
What?
What is that?
Is this that same video you just showed?
Yeah, I think so. Isn't it? Is it?
Yeah.
Let me make sure. Yeah.
Yeah, the same one. Well, now we know that it is just kind of eye level with the camera because,
Yeah. See if it gives us any more footage. Like the way that moved, it felt fake because it's so foreign to us to see something do that, you know? I
Yeah.
wonder if because it's so foreign, it feels so off to our eyes. So that one, I don't know about that one yet because there was some interesting stuff. I want to see the whole video and see the people that made the video. You know what I mean?
Totally, dude.
No.
I have something that I wanted to ask you about that I was kind of confused on. You might be able to clear up for me. That's cool.
Yeah.
So they're called Project Unity. I don't even know who the fuck that is. But they posted this picture with Linda Moulton Howe with this chick. It says 1.3 million views on this absolute trash. Linda Moulton Howe will willingly platformed a neo-Nazi who literally just makes shit up on the spot, and Linda takes her seriously. This is a great way to inflict massive damage upon the credibility of actual research. Who is that? And like, what's going on here?
I've never heard of this or seen this.
Oh, really? Damn.
Robbie Williams, go down. Let's talk about Robbie Williams.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's another video I had. I was going to share. Where he has a 6-minute clip where he talks about
Two major things happened while I was here. I was with a young lady that will remain nameless because
it's kind of long, dude, but
yeah, he's got a lot of really good stories, man. He was like Tom DeLonge before Tom DeLonge, dude.
Oh, really? In the UFO world? Nice.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, very, very cool.
You know, I like that then, because to me it just seems like a lot of this is always just in the United States, and that's where most of the people talk about it. So to find out that, you know, someone overseas is seeing UFOs and shit, like, I guess it happens in South America a lot, like crazy now, right?
Big time, yeah. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
hot spot. That's most of the places
Yeah,
we've been
straight off
talking
the-
about lately is that, you know.
Right on. Should we get into hour 2, dude? And
I think we should. I got some. I got a couple
blaze
funny
up and
things to doing. Yeah.
show some funny fucked up videos. Did anyone send anything in the Discord?
Let me check here.
Make sure we don't forget anything. We forgot a video last time, I remember.
There is a interesting trending Chinese video. I don't know if that will be something we can take a look at real quick here.
I'm just gonna take a quick. I have to piss really quick. The other thing is, dude, I really have to check on Fabius.
Oh, cool. Yeah, go check on him.
Because Jordan's not home yet. And then
yeah, go do it real quick. Nothing in the chat for the UFO report. What strain are you smoking? Shout out to James Kreider with the about to spark this bitch up. You know the dill. It's a dill pickle pipe. We used to make these out of apples. Daniel is saying he's smoking pancake ice. That's interesting. That's a weird name. Pancake ice. There's some great I love this Tough Ghost, dude. I gotta find this. Actually, let me see if let's take a quick look. This is a cool looking book. Let's go take a quick look on eBay. Tough Ghosts number 2. Tough Ghost number 2. Ghost 2. Let's see if this pops up here. There we go. Look at that. $8. That's a book that I am going to. That's a must own. Let's go and try and find that book. Look at that. There's Bob Marley too. 1994. I wonder if there's like early Bob Marley stuff in comics. Let me see here. Let's go back up to the top. That is a cool book. Australia, though. The anti-smoking cover. Dude, check out how cool this comic book is, bro.
you showed this like last week, I think.
Did I? This is
or
awesome.
like 2 weeks ago, yeah.
I gotta get one of these.
We need to have like a McClay ripped meter. Like, McClay's this ripped.
I know, right?
What is it? The apple fritter? I need to hit that, dude.
Yeah,
There's a
apple fritter.
Spawn cannabis cart one.
I don't know what that is. It's McFarlane 420 sketch. It looks like. So he
I have
probably
some
did
art
this.
I wanted to show from one of our listeners, dude.
Yeah, let's check it out. Let's see it.
You can go give him a follow. Mugul Fletcher, MUGUL_FLETCHER. He's our homie from Australia that was taking up Bogcast stickers and shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He also has a webpage, but yeah, he has some fucking pretty dope art that he creates.
Oh wow, that's badass.
Oh, well,
That's
yeah,
good shit.
talk about this on the fucking show, dude.
I love it though. That looks like it's blotter paper.
Oh yeah, no shit, huh?
Just close my Discord app.
Fucking
dude.
Dude, Fabius cracks me up, dude.
What's wrong? Is he still being
Well,
not
so he hurts his leg last night, right? And like, so what happened was, dude, we were out back, and you know how dogs get, they get the zoomies and shit after they eat and shit. So he gets all excited, and Jordan's is being a good, and he starts looking for his ball, and it's inside. So Jordan's just, you know, being a good dog mom. She's like, "Oh, I'll go get your ball, Fabius." So she goes and grabs the ball, comes out back, tosses it in the air, and as soon as he goes to jump, he just fucking cries. And it's like, oh my god. And me and Jordan's fucking hearts both dropped, and it was so fucking stressful. He wouldn't move and shit.
Yeah, that sucks.
Finally, we fucking got him inside, and he pretty much didn't leave that one spot for, like, you know, all night long. Like, Jordan slept with him out in the living room next to him. He was just panting all night and crying and shit. And then we got him to go out back. Like, I could tell, like, he was really in pain, just like getting up and down, like he didn't want to get up. But once he got up, he could kind of walk out to the back, even though, you know, I could tell it was still bothering him. He took a long ass piss, came back, didn't fucking leave his spot again. And we kept hyping up to him, like, "Hey, do you want to go to the vet? Do you want to go to the vet? You want to see Aunt Brenda?" Because he actually likes going to the vet. So his appointment's at 2:30, dude. What's that?
This is not this time.
Yeah, so 2:30 rolls around, or 2 o'clock rolls around, and we're like, how the fuck are we gonna get him into the vehicle? You know, like, it's 2 jumps. Like, there's the one jump, and then he jumps onto the back seat. And we're sitting there like, okay, we'll do this, we'll do that, blah blah blah. And then we go inside, and he's standing right by the door, just like, "What are you guys doing?" Waggling his tail and shit. And he, like, knows we're going somewhere. And all of a sudden, dude, he's all excited, like, "Yeah, let's go." And he's all, like, walking around and shit, like. And I told Jordan, like, I know this is gonna fucking happen. And so when we get there, it's like nothing was wrong. He was, like, walking around like you could tell, like, there was something wrong, but he was, like, so hyped up. He's fucking walking around and shit, and everyone's loving him. And they end up doing an X-ray and checking his ACL, and everything was fine. They just said it was like a pulled muscle, or like a sore muscle or something. So he strained it. So they gave him, like, a really strong anti-inflammatory and shit. But I mean, it was crazy, like, how just, like, stressful it was, because to see him in pain and how dramatic it was, right? But then to see him come to life when we go to the vet, like, what the fuck? But I mean, my sister says they see that all the time, because the dogs just get that adrenaline, right? And they just get really excited and shit. So yeah, he's out there just chilling, just finally sleeping, because he didn't sleep at all last night. But
Yeah,
look, man, there's nothing worse than seeing your dog in pain, right?
I went through the same exact thing that you did a few
Yeah.
weeks ago.
It's
Where
crazy.
same exact thing. Throw a ball, dog goes to jump and grab the ball, and immediately as she jumps, she knows something's wrong. So yeah, dude. I like to always say that there's that saying, I forget where I heard it, who told it me, but it's the truth. If somebody came to you and said, "Hey, you have to cut off, like, your left hand," But if you do, your dog will live with you until you pass away. You know what I mean? And I would think about doing it for sure, man.
Giving
For
up your
sure.
left hand?
Huh?
Giving up your left hand?
Yeah. Would you give up your left hand if your dogs could live with you until you pass away?
Fuck. Holy shit, that's a hard question. My left hand?
Yeah. Well, let's say you're non
I'm
what do they call
fucking
that?
handed.
I know. So you but you do weird things. You like play right-handed or something, or you throw right-handed, but you
Yeah, I play guitar right-handed and drums right-handed, and I kick
Yeah.
right-handed, and
Yeah. So, dude, I would
it doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you're left-handed, right? Like, don't you want all the coordination with the hand that's on the fretboard?
Yes.
So left-handed to me is how right-handed is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to play like this because all my
Yeah,
coordination
you
is
want all
here.
your coordination here,
So,
yeah.
but I don't know why it's the other way around. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It is weird. Because a lot of people think that they want more coordination with, I don't know, who knows?
And then on the drums, like, have you ever seen a left-handed drum set where like the hi-hat's on the other side?
Yeah, it's weird.
But no one has those, so it's like I was practicing on everyone else's, and you kind of just learn how to play on that right-handed.
Yeah.
That's kind of like how the drummer from Snot played. He was like a left-handed drummer, but he played on a right-handed kit, so he'd play it like this and shit.
Yeah, it was badass. All right, I got something really cool to show you, actually.
Oh shit, is it dick pic time?
Well, no, but this is a really cool toy, I guess you could call it, and I want to get one of these, dude. Check this out.
Oh shit.
It's the Coke spoon.
Bro, this thing's got everything.
That's the roach clip. And that has a spring-loaded mechanism to detach it. You can hand it around a circle and then reattach it. And this was, of course, Von Dutch's. That part comes down, releases this, but it also releases this. It's the mouthpiece. That's the bowl, fully self-contained pipe. When the bowl gets clogged up, that drops down so you can clear it out. It's the Coke spoon.
How much is that motherfucker?
I don't know, dude.
That's the roach clip.
Like,
and it has a spring-loaded mechanism to detach it. You can hand it around a circle.
That reminds me of like a really intricate watch,
Reattach it.
It's like crazy how watches are made.
Of course, Von Dutch's. That part comes down.
Yeah, this is what I would do. This is a good
Also
toy.
releases that.
I'd give my left hand for my dog and then just wait to get a cyborg one in like 5-10 years.
Fucking A, dude. It's a snuff spoon, not a Coke spoon. Yeah, sure. Von Dutch's lighter, who's the original artist, would love to see his work. Let's see what it says. I think that's an Andy's pipe. An Andy pipe. Let's see here. Need one. They were made for Hell's Angels. Huh? Imagine if the people that invented this applied themselves to something besides getting high. That person's never gotten high. That said that. I heard someone was in the process of reverse engineering these. I've been wanting one for over a decade. Hope to eventually find one. Greatly appreciated. Makes them. All right, let's see here.
What are we looking for, dude?
That badass lighter. Yeah, dude. Here it is, right here. Look.
$700.
Jesus, dude. It's not even as cool as the other one. Yeah, the other one's got like all kinds of badass jewelry on it and shit.
I forgot I had like sound effects and shit.
Yeah, that's a bummer, dude. Yeah.
I'm sure you know this fact about this UFC fighter and aliens. This should have been in the UFO report. I like when TikToks make little fact videos like this.
This is the most absolutely insane fact about Angela Hill, who fights Mackenzie during this weekend. Angela Hill is the granddaughter of Betty and Barney Hill, a couple who are involved in one of the most famous alien abduction cases of all time. Now, whether you believe that or not is besides the point, but this is the first alien abduction case that was actually widely publicized in the US. And this is UFC fighter Angela Hill's grandparents. Back in 1961 in New Hampshire, Betty and Barney were driving home from their honeymoon in Montreal. As they drove down the road, they noticed what seemed like a spotlight following them from behind. And both of them recalled that the spotlight was almost hypnotizing and it seemed that they blacked out for a second. And when they came to, they were still in their car but miles down the road and couldn't remember the last 2 hours. When they got home, they noticed that there was mysterious marks on their car. Pieces of their clothing was ripped, and in the days after, they would experience nightmares and a lot of anxiety. They even turned to hypnosis to see if they could dig up some memories that they had blacked out and forgotten about. And that's when they recalled being taken to a saucer-like aircraft into separate rooms where they were evaluated and tested on. And not that this story is believable by any means, but it did shape the alien pop culture back in the 60s into what it is today. Again, this is Angela Hill's grandparents, who were involved in one of the most...
Yeah, the first modern day abduction story.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool facts. On TikTok, you really do learn something every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually knew that only because of you. But
you know what else you do every day?
people put like well crafted, little fact videos with text and images and shit. I think that's cool.
Yeah. You know what
What's
else
up,
you do
brother?
every day?
What's that? What the fuck?
Working.
Fucking where the build up? That's bullshit.
No, it's not working.
What a weak ass build up.
I know.
Where are my sound effects?
Where are your sound effects?
Me and a McClay Stone meter.
Yeah, you know what else you do every day? No, still not working.
Dude, tell
All
me.
right,
Okay.
This is super cool
I was
right
gonna
here.
say, you get skipped.
So we talked about this before.
So we're just passing over that whole other bit you were just gonna do.
Oh yeah,
You're going on to the next. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the Aurora Borealis, or the magnetic fields that you could see, and the Northern Lights, and they've been able to be seen in the lower 48 lately. But this is really cool. People terrified after hearing the noise that the sounds that the magnetism. Yeah, this is crazy. Check this out.
They have. Oh shit! No way.
Oh wait, what the fuck? It has no sound.
What the dude? What the fuck?
That is stupid. Why did they take the sound away?
I got a sound.
Sounds a little like the sounds of a frozen.
I have a sound, McClay.
Hold on, let's see if they play that. Here we go.
Oh, it makes that chanting noises. Wow. Whoa, it's a
I don't
band.
know why it doesn't fucking play the sound, bro. It sounds like
It's a band. It's a band. It's like an 80s.
Yeah. It almost
synth
sounds.
band.
That was terrible, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking Instagram. Instagram just keeps continuing to get worse, dude.
Yeah,
they just
right,
came
here we
out with an update and
generate these moving sun's surface. The sun is the magnetic field that those charged particles. A lot of the
the government removed the sound.
yeah. And there are all kinds of other.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, do it again. It sounds like when you record into the ocean. You
Yeah.
hear like fucking dolphins and whales and shit.
And you can hear like things bouncing, like bing, bang, bing.
What does it sound like?
Bow, 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 bow,
No. What was it? What did you? How did you say
Yeah,
it sounds like?
I was waiting for you to
No,
do that.
McClay.
What?
How does it sound?
You can replay it.
No, I want you to do it.
You can replay it. I'm sure you'll turn it into a clip. I
Come
don't
on,
want to get
please,
canceled here, bro.
Please.
I don't want to get canceled here. No.
No, it's not because of that. I just want to hear the sound.
I
So
think you're
because when Jordan gets home, and I'm like, yeah, McClay was showing me,
Yeah,
and it sounds like this. I want to make sure I do it right. How does it go?
Yeah. Check this out, bro.
Bing bong. Actually, you know what? I can pull it up.
Yeah, you can go back to the YouTube. That's what I'm saying.
Just kidding.
Did you see this?
Whoa.
That's a human eye, a detailed
Yeah, I've
image
seen that.
of a
That's
human
dope.
eye.
Sick. Have you ever seen like the similarities to like the retina? It's like things in the universe and just how there's similarities and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. Dude, I don't tell me if this is real or not, dude. This is pretty funny if it is real. Is Maury Povich real, this show? Because I know most of these shows are all fake, but check this out.
What's the matter? What? There are no olives here. There are no olives here. Bring out the olives. What's the matter?
Dude, when I first saw this, bro, I was crying. I was like, "Oh, is this?" Because I know most of these shows are fake, but it's like, what the fuck is this real? People are afraid of weird things, but he assures her they're not there, and then he's like, "Bring out the olives." He fucks her. Like,
Get
what?
her. What? There are no olives here. There are no olives here. Bring out the olives. What's the matter?
Just one more.
There are no olives here. There are no olives here. Bring out the olives.
Oh my god, afraid of olives. What the fuck?
Oh, if you want to link anything, Comic Chef, you can link, or I mean, Daniel, you can link in the Bogcast chat on the Discord. Oh, dude, that was fucking good, bro. That was super funny. Holy shit, Daniel. Yeah. I think I see links in there today.
Have you seen this shit? Can I show another one real quick? Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen this kind of art, dude?
Yeah, this is AI art, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Certain people just created, but it's pretty fucking crazy, trippy. That's bad as fuck.
Yeah.
That's so fucking badass, dude.
Yeah. So what you can do is you can film
Like film
yourself
yourself doing all of that, right?
Yeah. And then you can have it do AI stuff based on, your prompts into that stuff.
Yeah, he has all kinds of shit that does it.
Yeah, there's one really cool one that if you go down, that skull one.
This one?
Yeah. Well, is it this one? Hold on. Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
And if you
Dude.
go back, there's another cool one I think he does where it's like a animated like Misfits guy. Maybe it's not this one. Anyways, yeah,
It
there's
might be a
lot.
different guy. There's a few guys that do that.
Yeah. Man, there's some cool shit they're doing, but that shit's also
More like if you were tripping, dude, and you were watching that, that'd be fucking crazy.
yeah, that shit's super scary though too, man.
What?
All right, hold on.
What's scary?
This was just sent to me when we were looking at the pipe. So shout out to Chad Cave. This came to us in our Discord.
Nice.
So I guess this
By the way, you are the winner from last week's Liquid Painter Use.
Wow, I love it. It's compact design. This lighter pipe easily fits in your pocket or purse. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I saw that too recently, actually.
Let's see that again.
That's very cool.
Those old pipes, man.
Oh,
remind me
man.
of- and shirts and things, and
Remember, like putting a nug in the middle of it to get resonated? Chamber
Yeah.
bud. Yeah. Anyone in the chat used to smoke chamber bud? Anyone else out there?
Save up a bunch of chamber bud. This thing's
Humboldt
pretty
County,
badass.
Humboldt County Hydro Chamber Bud Primo.
There you go. You got it. With mushrooms.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
You always had that.
That's fucking. That's pretty cool. That's
You know
really
how
cool.
one of the greatest plays in baseball history is when Randy Johnson killed that bird? Happened again. It's more in practice, though.
He hit a bird. I'm an animal lover, so this hurts me, but in the spirit of Randy Johnson, I think you know where we're going with this. The bird is no longer with us. I know Zach Gallen took some time to recognize that. He hit a curveball mid-air, mid-flight, and our cameras caught it. Zach
What's
Gallen.
up, big dog?
That's Zach Gallen. He plays for the Diamondbacks, so it happened at the Diamondbacks.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I don't think when Randy Johnson did it, though, it was here. I think it was in an away stadium.
It was spring training, I thought.
Or maybe, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Spring training, yeah. Like, what's the fucking chance of that? That feels like that proves we're in a simulation.
Yeah. You remember us talking about getting a cool
Dick
telescope?
piercing? Oh, yeah. That was off camera. My bad.
Check out this. Captured Saturn on his
Whoa.
telescope.
That's
Yeah.
why I want to get one so bad.
Yeah.
How much do you have to spend to get just a decent telescope to capture something like that?
We looked it up. I think it was like $400, right?
$100. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It says amazing how pronounced the Cassini division is. It's almost as if daylight image has made it more accentuated. Yeah, you could see the space there.
Yeah, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That doesn't even look real. It looks fake.
I know.
So
I know.
I know we shit on Star Wars on Star Wars Day, but I came across this clip and I thought it was cool. 'Cause you know me, dude. I love all things behind the scenes and shit. And I always thought this Sam dude was cool. That does the voice for Maul.
Padme.
Pretty big story thing that they would never have lived down had that gone out. You know what I mean?
I want to believe that they would have corrected it.
I want to believe
before
they
it
would have
went
caught
up.
that too. Yeah, but
Matt Lancer performs this really very emotional scene where he sees Anakin is talking to his dead mother.
yeah,
And
Shmi.
Shmi. And he says to her, I have a wife and I want you to meet her.
Yeah, you would really like her.
You would like her. And,
Yeah.
and Matt performed it very emotionally and really very, very well. And we were about to move on, and I'm still the new guy in the room. And I raised my hand.
I remember. I can still see you.
I still raised
'cause
my
you were over
because I was like,
here.
what do you do?
Yeah. You're like, "I'm
So I
sorry."
raised my hand, and Dave's like, and we're about to move on. And I said, got to do that again. And he goes, well,
Yeah.
what's the new guy saying now? Why? And I said, because Padme already met Shmi
They had
in
dinner
the Phantom
together.
Menace. They had food.
Yeah.
Jar Jar was
Broke bread, man.
Yeah, exactly. And so, and I saw Dave kind of take his hat.
Yeah.
And I just remember looking over at Ashley, and Ashley goes, I've never seen someone out geek Dave Filoni before. And I think
Yeah.
that was when Dave was thinking, maybe we keep this guy around a little bit. I think that's my theory.
You know, my favorite part of this clip is this comment that says, "This is why you hire people that are fans of the franchise or they're passionate about it."
Great point. Yep,
You know?
something we've been talking about for a long time.
Because they do have sprinkles of that, you know, with people like him and Dave. But
Yeah.
then you have other people that just makes it feel like they hate the fans. It's like, what are you guys
Yeah.
doing? Like, what the fuck? Do you hate us?
Yep. Yeah.
Star Wars
Well,
sucks.
another thing that I know you kind of fan out about, but it's been shitty lately, but this is really, really cool, I thought. How about some original Halo art from
Oh shit.
that evolved? Yeah.
Like box design and shit.
And all kinds of stuff, dude. It says box cover designs, original print, mock-ups, drawings. This is from, it says, happy to own these early renderings and sketches for Halo Combat Evolved cover art. This is just a taste of what has been recently uncovered.
Dude, you know what's so crazy about that art? Is it like didn't appeal to me at first when I saw it. You know what I mean? But how much that game fucking changed my life. Because when that game came out, dude, I was already working at ST Microelectronics. And for people that don't know, that's like a wafer fab where you have to wear a bunny suit and you can't have fucking static electricity because we pretty much made all the microchips for we did make all the microchips for all the original Xboxes. So when the Xbox came out, they only came out with 5 games. And I was making decent money as T. I was like, you know what? I haven't had a fucking video game system forever. I'm going to go fucking buy this motherfucker. So I went and waited the day Xbox came out, and they only had 5 games, dude. And one of them was Halo. I forgot what the other ones were, but the one I decided to get was NBA 2K. And I'll never forget this, dude. I was waiting in line, and the lady was like at Best Buy, I was like, are you sure you don't want Halo? She's like, this is going to be one of the baddest games ever. I was like, and I looked at the cover, and then she's like, I'm telling you. I'll never forget this lady's face even, dude. And I was like, all right. And I swapped it out last second while I was online. And holy shit, did that game change my life.
Right?
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because once I found out that, because not only was I just drawn to the campaign, which is absolutely fucking incredible, but dude, when I first found out that, holy shit, I could have one Xbox in one room and put an Ethernet cable in and put another Xbox in another room, and there's no more screen watching. I was like, holy shit. Like I ended up buying my sister an Xbox and putting one in her room just to like practice on her if I had friends over just so we can LAN and shit. Those were the days, dude.
Yeah.
You never really got into Halo. You were kind of just a casual watcher. Like you knew about it because I nerded out on it, but
yeah.
which was just a surprise to me, bro, because you were into Bond on 60 or GoldenEye, yeah, on 64 when I didn't play. So I was like, oh shit, McClay's definitely getting into this, but I don't know why you never got into it. I think you were just wowing out or something.
Yeah, no, I think I was getting into torrenting all the time. Remember, I was really into like.
Oh yeah, sucking up our internet speed, so we get destroyed online.
Get every comic book ever printed until that time, every movie ever until that time. It was like,
you know what else this art reminds me of, dude? I was actually just telling this to Jordan the other day, how this game was never on Xbox Live, and Xbox Live wasn't even out yet. Xbox Live didn't come out for like a couple of years, I think. I don't even think it came out to like Halo 2. So everyone wanted to play this online. So there's a program you could download called Xbox Connect, and then you just plug your Ethernet cable into the internet, and it was the first time you could play someone online through a console. And I remember just like waiting, you hear that ding and players were joining up. It was laggy as fuck and it sucked. But it was like, holy shit, we're playing someone from Ohio or California right now. It was crazy, dude. And that's how I met
what was that called again?
Xbox Connect.
Yeah, Xbox Connect. Yep.
And that's how I met what the fuck was his name? He was like one of the big Arizona pros. I remember me and DT hopped in this room and just got absolutely destroyed. And we're like, what the fuck? And the guy was like, yeah, I'm having a big LAN, blah, 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 in Tempe. And then we went down there, and that's kind of like how we became friends with like the Arizona scene and shit and Halo.
Was do you ever remember that dude Trainwreck? Was he ever part of that scene?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He's young.
No, he's our age, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, he probably was. I just
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't. He might have got bigger around like Halo 3 or I kind of stopped following after Halo 3 and Halo Reach.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Halo Combat Evolved was the shit, dude. I still have my old copies of this. I would love to get like fucking 8 people together and get like 4 original Xboxes and get my Duke controller out and have a Halo LAN, dude. That'd be so fun.
Yeah, a lot of people are figuring out which like games are the rarest ones to get. Like there's certain ones that they gave to employees, you know, to try out the games before they sold them, and there's free giveaways they gave to employees, and then they're getting them graded by the grading companies and selling them for like, you know, $20,000, you know, $15,000. It's crazy, dude.
Damn, dude.
But this is the original art. This shit is worth a ton of money, and whoever bought, you know, this person bought this back in the day because he's a big Halo fan. Let's see what else he's got. Let's see if he's got any other crazy Halo stuff. Got a bunch of gaming stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know if anybody does the old school Halo Combat Evolved. All the new Halos suck. 343 destroyed the fucking franchise.
Look at this.
You know what? As a matter of fact, during Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2, and McClay can vouch for this, my house was the fucking hotspot LAN party for pretty much all of the Arizona Halo players.
Yep.
I had 4 fucking Xboxes downstairs, 4 Xboxes upstairs, and 50 fucking foot Ethernet cables up the ass everywhere. It's crazy. Those were fun times, dude.
It was pizza parties.
There's the Duke right there, dude.
Yeah, right there.
You guys
Yeah.
remember that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, they do. He's saying they do have
prototype Duke controller.
Well, I'll have to definitely look into that for sure. Do you know where I could find it?
What?
Like back then, the forums were on like MLG, the community sites and shit like that. Often Game Cons has ups as well. Yeah,
Unnamed
I'll have to,
prototype.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to look into that because it's gonna be fun.
Check this out, bro. This is an unnamed prototype Duke controller. It was a very early example. I believe these predate the Alamo prototype. I know of one other that exists at the Strong National Museum of Play in Rochester, New York.
That's the baddest controller of all time. Can I give you three? Can I give you 3 reasons why it's the baddest controller? First off, it's ergonomically the best. Just the way it fits in your hand is perfectly. I know it's large, but it fits in your hand is perfectly. Second, the joysticks on the S controllers are both the same as that indented one on the top left. This one has the indented and like the dome one. Like that joystick on the bottom right is dope. And third, the buttons are closer together. Like on the S controller, they're more like square, I guess, and less diamondy. See how they're kind of like a diamond? It's the baddest controller, dude.
Yeah, it takes less time to go from button to button.
Yeah. Especially if you're like clawing it up.
Yeah.
Like Walshy.
People would take them apart and turn them into.
That's what I did. So my Dukes would have 2 of those dome ones on each side because I didn't like that top left joystick.
Yeah.
I actually did that shit.
I love this right here, dude. The orange looks so badass. Look at this old school Halo recognition, something video game history. I've never seen this. The orange one, I've never seen any of that. XB Live beta kit with orange memory card. Wow, that's
You can't remember that guy's name from Tempe I used to play with in Halo. Like, it's driving me nuts. He used to use a chest timer because back then you would time the power ups and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Checkmate. Duh.
Checkmate.
Yeah, that was his name.
Bro, this poster in the background all signed up. That's badass right there. That's sick. Look at this. Combat Evolved Review Guide Gold Code. Like these things are worth a ton of money. Halo.
Yeah, there's very early versions where it was actually on the computer before they had it on Xbox, and then it was actually third person. It's kind of crazy, the evolution of how it got started.
Halo PC.
You know what else is crazy? The studio had like 30 people like created this game. And then like for Halo 2, I think it was like 200. And then now they probably have fucking thousands.
Dude, this guy, look at this one. All signed. Look at that, dude.
By who? Just the game like makers or something?
I don't know. Look at that. Microsoft copy in-store purchase. That was a store copy. Microsoft company store purchase not to be sold, purchased by employee, and it's got their employee where you put the employee number. Bro, those are probably worth a shit ton. I wonder if Grimace has any of these, because wasn't he buddies with 343?
I don't want to talk about 343. It just makes me sad.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So, but I thought that was pretty interesting. All the cool Halo rarities.
God damn it! Now my fucking video's stuck.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hang on a second. Do we? You know that guy who always gets bit by shit? Did we show the one where he gets bit by the fucking centipede?
Yes, that shit's crazy, dude.
We did show it on here, or yes, you've seen it.
I think we showed it on here.
Okay,
But,
I remember we did show something. I can't remember what bug it was.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
God,
but
why
that
is
shit's
this video not playing? I don't know why it's not playing. Yeah, dude, if you have another one, go for it.
Okay.
Because I gotta find something different.
Yeah.
This video's stuck. As a matter of fact, next episode, if you could take a picture of your Muscle Man collection out there, because I wanted to play a video about Muscle Man and talk about Muscle Man.
Yeah. Fucking A, dude. For sure.
This one's great.
All right. Let's see here.
I
You
got
got
one,
something?
dude.
Okay.
Check this out.
What the fuck?
Fuck's sake.
Bro, that's crazy weird. You got lucky. The way he fell.
God, that would suck.
Yeah. Yeah, but how he fell in there was very, very weird.
Yeah, he just landed like right on the ladder perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting, dude. Bro, this is actually kind of fucking creepy as fuck, bro. Have you ever seen this?
Yeah. We talked about this, but play it
Dude.
again because it is fucking crazy as fuck.
Anne Heche.
Yeah,
She
she's
got-
pronounced dead. She's pronounced dead right here.
Burned. She was burned,
Yeah.
right? Car
Yeah.
was on fire and she was pronounced dead. Watch this shit.
Ambulance. That's
Dude, the conspiracies on this are crazy.
basically the activity that we were looking for, that anxious or that quick moving that was going on the other side of the vehicle. Oh my gosh. He's completely alive. What the hell? Ambulance.
Yeah, that was on live TV too.
So
Bro, that
basically
shit
the
is
activity
so
that we
Supposedly, fuck, I'm gonna fuck this up really bad, but supposedly she was coming out with a book or a documentary or something that had shit to do with the Epstein shit or something like that, or on Ellen or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it had something to do with yeah, dude, that's crazy, bro. It says never ever forget when Anne Heche was brutally murdered in front of the whole world to see. She was about to drop a bombshell on Hollywood pedophilia.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the Epstein shit,
Yeah.
or maybe just Hollywood in general.
And this says it was a movie she was starring in, not a documentary. It was not connected to Epstein. This has been fact-checked numerous times. The film itself was released in 2022.
Wait, what? That
This is
this video?
No, she was working on a film supposedly
Oh, I see.
about Hollywood pedophilia.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, this video right here is
Oh, the
real.
video is real as fuck. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's so creepy, dude.
I think that happened last year.
Yeah.
Or so. Yeah, that was sad, dude.
That's
You know,
something
another sad one is that God, what's that guy? That's that Star Trek kid. He got crushed by the car. That's another sad death.
Oh yeah.
The guy's an alpha
the
dog and
Russian?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Oh my god. Like, could you imagine being the firefighters? You think she's dead. Or like, do you think she's dead? Are you part of like a team to go get her because she's getting ready to tell people things? Like she's trying to break out. Fucking really creepy.
I think this Epstein shit, dude, is just beyond our even comprehension of how crazy and wild the things they can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Well,
There's a crazy
supposedly-
video where like Jay-Z and Ja Rule, like one of their, I think it's both of them, or Jay-Z and somebody, one of their music videos, the whole video is shot on Epstein Island. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, that's Luke from Tim Pool went on Epstein Island back in the day.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah, they
Like to
went-
investigate and shit, you mean?
Yeah, ran
I've
around.
seen some crazy fuckers doing that. There's a guy who did that recently. He just like snuck up on there and ran up and
Yeah, that's what Luke
tried to
did.
take a bunch of videos and shit.
wearechange.org. All right, here's some more things from people that put into the Bogcast thing. This was
Oh, nice. Fuck yeah.
saw this on Twitter today. Dude shot this in his backyard. This is from Chad Cave. Let's see what this is. Star Wars movie thing that he did. All right, hold on here. Turn this shit down. That shit's pretty loud. So I guess he's a filmmaker. He's making movies in his backyard. That's cool. All right, let's take a look.
Yeah, I saw this, dude. It's just dope. This is the kind of shit you can do now, man. Dude, we've always asked for a like this style Star Wars movie. Remember how awesome we'd always show each other the cut animated scenes from I don't even remember what those no from the Star Wars shit.
Oh yeah,
remember? And we're like, man, they should just make a movie like this. Yeah, even with World of Warcraft, they just make a whole movie with that animation. But yeah, short films and things like that, dude, they're gonna get really creative and you know.
That is badass.
Do a lot of shit. Well, you know me, dude. I don't give two shits about sports, but you know, this I did when I was a kid. I played basketball and shit like a motherfucker, and I thought this was kind of sad. I guess it was time for Al McCoy to sign on.
And from the Footprint Center here in downtown Phoenix, we'll just say so long for now. And from the Footprint,
It's like kind of sad.
It's sad, dude. And I was so hoping they would finally win one for him, man.
So-
It's been
so the- let me
51
ask-
years the whole time the Suns have been around.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that too. That fucking sucks. But like this guy right here says, Suns did him dirty. I don't follow along. Like, what did they
Oh,
do?
They lost.
Just
So,
because they
a
had
lot of
because they never won a championship. You mean?
Yeah, they never won some, and they were so close, man, so close.
Probably
So-
the closest was the Barkley era, right?
No, the closest was they were up 3-1 on Milwaukee, and they lost a couple years ago.
Oh damn.
Yeah, bro.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it was devastating.
That's hilarious.
Not as devastating as Bud Light right now. Did you
Yeah, I was
see that?
wondering why you put this on the thumbnail.
Bro, they have coupons out there,
I know this is ridiculous. This is pathetic.
and you can get a fucking buy one, get $20 back via rebate, and it's $20 for the case of beer.
A rebate?
but they're fucking paying you to drink their beer.
I know, and their sales are still plummeting like a motherfucker. They're just this is a you know what this is a Hail Mary.
Yeah,
this is a Hail Mary, dude. They
This
are
is
fucked.
unbelievable. I can't. This to me, this is one of the craziest things I have ever seen, bro.
Oh,
that
for a
they're
corporation
literally-
going down?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're literally saying, "Hey,
dude.
this case of beer costs $20, but we're gonna give you $20 back if you buy it."
You know what blows my mind? Companies still don't learn, and then they do the same shit. Did you see the Miller Lite one?
I was getting ready to bring that up, dude.
Dude, this breaks my heart because I used to be a fan of Broad City. Thought it was a good show on fucking Comedy Central.
Love it, bro.
What the
Love
fuck?
Yeah.
Yes,
She's just
I don't
getting
get
paid.
it.
She's just getting paid.
I
That's
know,
the
but
thing.
this is like classic. Do you not know who your audience is? Like, what the
They
fuck?
don't. They don't.
Oh, do you have the Miller? Do you have the Miller Lite one?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to find it right now.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Um,
This identity politics shit is just fucking absolutely ridiculous, dude.
yeah, it's
I
bad.
fucking hate it.
Miller High Life. All right, here we go. Miller Beer destroyed. Where's this shit?
They fucking removed it from the internet already.
I have, dude. Yeah.
No, I've seen some other podcasts talking about it.
Here we go.
Here's a little known fact. Women were among the very first to brew beer ever. From Mesopotamia to the Middle Ages to colonial America, women were the ones doing the brewing. Centuries later, how did the industry pay homage to the founding mothers of beer? They put us in bikinis.
Look at the poster. It says "Get Necked." What the fuck?
What the fuck? This is so fucking stupid.
Get necked, and they're pouring beer on a topless chick. If
Is
this
this
is,
supposed
a real
to?
poster,
Is this an apology? Is this what this is supposed to be? Like they're apologizing for doing that? Is that what they're doing right now?
I don't know. It sounds like they're this. So let's continue.
Like we're sorry we did this.
What?
But
Look at this wild. It's time beer made it up to women. So today, Miller Lite is on a mission to clean up not just their but the whole beer industry's Miller Lite has been scouring the internet for all this and buying it back.
can you pause it again really quick? I just want to point out something else really quick. I've never met one chick in my entire life. I'm going to be fucking 43 this year that has drank Miller Lite. Ever. I've never said, hey, I've seen a chick like, hey, can I get a Miller Lite? Ever.
No.
Not once. Not even in high school when like you could just drink whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
Or I mean, not drink whatever you wanted, like just drink whatever you can get.
How many chicks or wives or girlfriends of people in the chat, wives or girlfriends drink Miller? What I drink beer to begin with.
For women brewers. Literally, good How, you ask? Ladies, take it away.
First, we turn the bad into compost. Then we feed compost to worms. Push out beautiful fertilizer. That good.
They were like, if we use the word shit and we act like we say the word shit, you know what I mean? Like they're making sure they says shit on the bag. Could you imagine coming up with this ad? When do you think they
I'm still trying to find out the point. Are they apologizing for the 80s shit in bikinis and then they're trying to appeal to women, the younger women crowd? Like
they're telling everybody out there to take that. The idea of this commercial is they're telling everybody to take that old 80s sexist advertising bullshit and send it back to Miller High Life so they can.
Yeah, I get that. I get that part. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, that's what exactly what
Which helps farmers grow quality hops.
Which is then donated to women brewers to make their own really good
But there's definitely more shit out there. In your attic, in the garage, in your parents' basement. Send any shit you got into Miller Lite, and they'll turn that into good shit.
Bad shit to good shit. I feel like this is such a troll, and this is
you-
Broad City just doing a comedy skit. And if it is, they are fucking awesome.
Well, this is the thing,
No,
dude, about life right now. Usually I would like to comment like, is this satire? But now I don't know because the line's blurred.
Yeah.
Like satire is like reality now. Like exactly what you said. This seems like a skit, but it's probably fucking real.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think I know chicks that drink beer and shit, but I've never seen them.
Yeah.
Want a Miller Lite.
It's either that or whatever their husband.
Hey, are you doing better, buddy? Oh, buddy. Maybe it's just ran in.
That's good, dude.
He's all excited because Jordan's home.
Yeah, man,
Come on, buddy, go out there. You know what's funny about that is, can you close that for me? Yeah. Thank you. Come on, Gertie, get out here. I actually like to show this kind of stuff to Jordan and just see like how she reacts to it, and immediately she's like, "Oh God," you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is. Here's the other thing. When do you think that they came up for the idea of this? Do you think that they heard like, "Hey, I heard Bud Light is doing some crazy thing with Dylan Mulvaney. We should do something too along the lines of like women empowerment."
You know what? I almost feel like they shot it before that because these things take a long time,
That's what I mean.
and then they had it edited and shit. And like, all right, let's drop it. And then that shit happened with Dylan Mulvaney or whatever the fuck his name is. And then they're like, "Fuck, should we release this or not?" Like, you know what I mean? And they were debating whether they should drop this, and they're like, "Fuck it." They probably got pressured.
Yeah, we spent
by
a
the
lot
Wook
of
mob.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, "You guys need to fucking put this out."
So here's to women, because
weird. Did you see that? She just put her hand in the shit and smelt it.
So here's to women, because without us, there would.
Did you see that, dude? Watch this.
No.
Right here. Watch.
Definitely more shit out there. In your attic, in the garage, in your parents' basement. Send any shit you got into Miller Lite, and they'll turn that into good shit too. So here's to women, because without us, there would be no beer.
Oh man, that's fucking cringeworthy. Cringe is such a good word because everybody knows exactly what you're talking about when you say cringe. You get that. You could.
You know what's weird about that though is like what's cringe to us, other people are all about and sucked in. You know what I mean? Like there's people that are gonna watch and be like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! I love what you guys are doing. This is such a great idea, a great move." You know?
Yeah, it doesn't.
And then they think the stuff that we talk about is like cringe. You know, like these two white guys.
Yeah.
Talking about life. Oh, I guess it's my turn. Fuck, I had a video. Oh, I was gonna ask you, are you gonna play the new Zelda?
So it's on Switch, right?
Yes, sir.
And can you download from Steam, or do you have to buy a Switch?
You have to buy a Switch.
So that's the thing. I got to buy a Switch. I don't own a Switch, but I've seen it. I watched a little bit of it. It looks good.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you do play it, you should probably play Breath of the Wild first, dude.
Because it's just like a part 2 of it, kind of.
Yeah, I think they even used the same world, you know, if that makes sense. But it's so fucking big, and the majority of I think the plot takes place on the sky anyway. You kind of like fly around and you're on boats and shit like that.
Yeah, it looks badass, dude. That's
But
for sure.
yeah, dude, Jordan ended up getting a Switch, dude, and surprised me with Zelda. So I was like, "Oh,
That's amazing,
shit.
bro."
Yeah,
That's
so yeah, I was like, because she actually plays like Animal Crossing. Together we play. You know what I realized, bro, about the Nintendo? Through all the systems I've had through my life, you know, I started with the Nintendo, then I went the Sega Genesis route, Then through high school, honestly, I didn't play video games. I just watched you guys play video games, like on the 64. My sister had a 64. I watched her play. Then I got the Xbox, with the Xbox 360, now the Xbox One, bouncing back and forth to PC games once in a while to like Diablo, shit like that. Dude, I realize Nintendo is like the most consistent, and as far as like fun and just like, especially like bringing people together, like having this with Jordan and be able to play games with her like Mario Kart and things like that. And the cool thing is we had a Switch before, so I'm able to log into my account and it still has all my downloadable content from like Zelda and Mario Kart and all that bullshit, dude. So it's easy to transfer over. But yeah, dude, and then I was like, made me reminisce about like the Wii days. Did you ever get into the Wii? The Wii was the shit, dude. Wii bowling, that was the shit.
I played the Zelda that was on that.
Yeah, was that the Wind Waker one? Or wait, which one was it? Oh, that was like a real cartoony one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was at your house. I remember that. I played on that. And then I also played the Zelda that at your house that was on the GameCube.
Yeah, that one's badass. That's the cartoony one I was thinking of, where you could like, you can get like a camera and take pictures of things and then make fucking statues of shit. Like that was badass.
Yeah, that's bad.
But yeah, I'm like an hour into it, dude. It seems pretty cool. Like now games, the first hour is kind of the tutorial, like showing you how to play the game and stuff. So it kind of just puts you right into the world though, right at about the 30-minute mark. But it's pretty cool, dude. But a lot of the things from Breath of the Wild carry over, like the dynamics, the way that you can parry and use the sword and the shield and all that shit. So another cool thing is you can fucking import your horses from Breath of the Wild into the new game. So dude, I have I was attached to like my horses. I named my horses all my old dogs, like Holly, Vader, you know what I mean? I made them after Fabius, Gertie. And so like I can import them into the new game. That's so sick.
That is sick, dude. People are saying that there should be a price drop coming soon. So if they do, I'll can you hook your Switch up to your computer?
I'm not sure about that. I don't know.
I think you can for some reason, because I see a lot of people playing it.
The other badass part about it is those, like, after you have it on your TV, if you want, you just put the joysticks on the sides and you could just take it wherever. You can play it in bed. You know what I mean? It's like, it's the Switch. It's fucking badass.
Yeah, I need to look into that to a Switch. I also want to remind everybody, go to Best of the Valley and vote for the Bogcast. You can find that link is in the live chat for everybody that's hanging out with us in the live chat. You can vote till the 21st for us on there for best podcast. I've already voted for today, but it's very easy to do. All you just hit that link that I dropped. You can also find it in the description, and you can also find it on my link tree right under the latest episode right here. But yeah, just go vote for us. Really helps us out, and we appreciate it. It'd be really cool the show to actually win this thing.
That'd be dope, dude. Hell yeah.
So go check it out.
Also, let us know what strain you are smoking. Let us know if it's a sativa. Excuse me, I'm fucking obviously stoned right now. If it's a sativa, indica, the strain name, if you like it or not, if it sucks. I know McClay's fucking ripped to the gills on the apple fritter. I'm hitting the blue dream. Let us know what you're smoking. I'll pick a random person and send out some stickers and magnets too and that shit. So do you have any more videos, McClay? Or?
Oh yeah, bro. I got something actually kind of some
sweet.
crazy funny ones. Check this out. This is there's a new site. It's called Cringe Assignment on Instagram, and it's really, really good, dude. It's been really, really good, dude. Check out some of these crazy videos. Look at this one. Like you can actually hear him making the moves. He's got, look at this.
Whoa.
And he puts the shoes on his feet.
Fucking dork. No, I'm just kidding.
And bro, I agree with you. Like he's.
I'm just playing, dude. Like I collect Rubik's cubes, dude. I can't talk. What the hell?
but look at the effort he's putting this in, like the kick flips motion and everything, and you can hear it while he's doing it. Watch, I'll get him when he does
It's
it.
crazy how good people get at that.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking hilarious, bro.
Remember when we played that video of those two
Yeah,
dorks going
that's what
at
I'm
it,
saying.
and they were
Listen to
yeah.
Like you can actually hear it's crazy, bro. Absolutely nuts. So for all you tech deck guys out there from the 80s where we thought it was just cool to steal grip tape and put it on our tech decks as a kid in the mid 80s, it's come a long fucking way, man. A long way.
Yeah, no shit.
I
have a quick thing I forgot about for the comedy report, which is kind of cool. Is Gas Digital, which I don't know if that's Lewis's or all of theirs, like network, or if it's just Lewis's, but it's kind of where you can find skanks and all their shit on their website and all that. Did you mute my screen?
Hold on 1 second. All right, are you hearing something weird?
No. Oh, I thought you were farting, dude. I thought you farted.
No, I had.
You just farted. You muted everything's a good fart. Oh.
Yeah. All right.
No, they're producing. They're going to release 6 new half-hour comedy specials for YouTube. So I thought that was kind of cool. Like,
shout out to Lewis.
Lewis is going to do one. Rich Voss, Kurt Metzger, fucking Dave Smith. I don't know that guy's name, and her name's not coming to my mind right now, but I think that's kind of cool, man. That new route of saying fuck the system, fuck Netflix, fuck everyone, you know what I mean? And just
do it on
putting it on fucking YouTube, and then shit. I think Ari's got 5 million plus. I know Big J has 1 million plus. I mean, that's killer, dude. And you know the other thing with Netflix is like when you put your shit on there, supposedly they don't really tell you the numbers. They're just like, yeah, it's doing good. Like you when you sign shit, like so because I've heard artists that work with them talk about that. So you don't really know. Where like on YouTube, you know exactly how many. You could see the watch time. You could see all kind of crazy shit.
I gotta show you one of the coolest lights outside of a building ever created. I wish I would have thought of this. That's fucking badass, dude. Take off.
If it was like just facing this way, just on the street, it would look like he was,
Yeah. Take off on the old school Batman TV show where they used to climb the side of the building every show, run into people like Bruce Lee and other crazy Green Hornet. So I thought that was cool.
I don't like baseball, but you know how one of the best plays in baseball history was when Randy Johnson killed that bird? Check this out, dude.
Oh wow, dude! It looks like that's a Diamondback, bro. That is a Diamondback, dude. It's a Diamondback.
Are you kidding?
Dude, you want to see something super?
Okay. Are you kidding, right?
What? Bro, check this out, dude. This is super cringy. This is not cringy. It's creepy. This is the type of shit that you see on TikTok, dude.
McClay, I showed that clip earlier.
I know you did, dude. I'm playing up on it.
Okay. I was like, holy shit. What the fuck is that?
Dude, this is fucking cringy, creepy shit from TikTok.
What's in your algorithm, dude? Oops, sorry. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, what's in your algorithm, by the way, dude? Like, what? I know. I'm stoned hitting buttons. Sorry. Play it again. My bad.
Oh no, it's all good, dude.
I don't have anything.
That shit's fucking crazy, dude. Well, this is another good one, bro. This is actually another good one that I thought was funny on TikTok. Where is it? It's right.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Dude.
Check this out.
Remember that you remember anyways. I mean, remember you remember anyways. I mean, remember you remember you remember you remember
This shit was trending.
remember anyway. I mean, remember you there for the shoe singers.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyway. The shoe singers.
The journey is usually the part that you remember anyway. Journey is usually the part that you remember anyway.
Bro.
That was trending like 3 weeks ago, like hardcore.
I know.
Whatever.
I know, dude. It's still creepy.
See, this is my algorithm compared to yours, right? You play me clips that I skip over 3 weeks ago. This is
Mhm.
the content I'm bringing you, bro, because I think about you, right?
Yeah.
See, that's what you showed me. This is what I'm showing you. Watch.
Yeah. Wow, they found a Satan's cross.
I found Muscle Man by Mattel, made popular in the 80s, and I paid $6 for them. I was super surprised to find out that a lot of these are.
You already showed the comment.
I was wrong in my previous video. These are actually the common ones, flesh
Yeah.
color. And they're worth about $1 to $2 each. And they sold for $230. However, there's one flesh color that goes for good money.
Satan Cross.
It's easily worth over $100 just for that one figure. I thought I found the salmon color, which is rare and goes for good money. This category is complex. Let me try to explain. Mattel released 233 figures.
That's
And for
a
whatever
badass
reason,
poster.
Satan Cross never made this
You
poster.
need to
Here's
get
where it
that.
gets crazy. Each character was produced in 9 different colors. And man, flesh and salmon color are so similar. Depending on the character and color, they can go for crazy money. There's a group of hardcore collectors who share their knowledge and collection. They make things like these cheat sheets
That's
so you
so
can mark
sick.
off which colors you have. These collectors also determine which colors are the rare ones, class A, and they can go for good money. There's those salmon ones I thought I found. This figure sold for $600. More info on those websites. Go look out there.
That's why I wanted you to take a picture of your Muscleman thing on your wall. Because
We've already showed this one on here before too.
what?
That Muscleman one.
That video?
Yeah. I showed that a few months ago. Check this out, bro.
The fuck are you talking about? No, you
Look at
didn't.
this. How creepy is that? A hermit crab found a baby's head to do its crab
That's
hermiting.
badass,
thing.
actually.
Right? It reminds me of what show was that where it was like a
We should get a
spider-
bunch of hermit crabs and just do that. Just put baby doll heads
Right?
in there and just have them fucking.
go to the ocean and just put a bunch of baby doll heads and let the crabs go into them.
I meant privately, but that's even better. Yeah, just go out there
Yeah.
and do it.
Yeah. Bro, that's crazy, dude.
That is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Toy
Yeah,
Story.
Toy Story, the comic chef, exactly. Man.
I'm gonna try to find you playing that video months ago because I don't think it ever happened. But I'm gonna scour hours of our old
I
shit.
said the same thing I said when I started it. I said Satan's cross. I talked about Satan's cross. So
We just play videos
remember
2
though,
times, right?
Best of the Valley. Find the link below and in the live chat. Go vote till the 21st.
Okay, I think I know what I'm playing here. Hang on. Let me watch it really quick. Oh yeah, okay, this is great. For our audio listeners only, the guy's parachuting down into like a rodeo, and he has a huge American flag attached to his body. And before he lands, the flag just completely just swipes someone from under their feet from underneath them, and they land on their pretty much on their ass. Look at that, dude. Oh shit, fuck. Oh, dude. They hit their head hard, bro.
Can I show you an even crazier? This is
It's
my
not going to
final-
be like show bones or anything like that, is it?
No, this is the final video of the night for me.
Okay. What is this?
This is a new advertisement for Dove Beauty.
You mean Dove like soap? What?
There you go. There you go, buddy.
You know, as the brother of one of the first fucking female gamers, I kind of have to disagree. My sister was one of the very first sponsored female Halo gamers or professional gamers back in the day. It wasn't like it is now by any means, but
Well, they did a documentary thing on her on MTV.
well, it wasn't on her. It was on
Their team.
was it
Their
on like
team.
T Squared or something like that? But like they
Yeah.
talked about them and shit or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, dude, there's no with sports is different, right? You take the top WNBA team versus even the worst NBA team, right? The WNBA team is just going to get absolutely destroyed. On video games, it's an equal playing field, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's still no top female professional gamers.
Well, there is. They're
more
not-
streamers.
Yeah, exactly. They're more
They're
streamers. You're right.
streamers, yeah. A lot of
Yes.
chicks with big tits.
Yeah, you're right. It's more streamers, that's for sure.
Don't get me wrong, there's some fucking chicks that are absolutely amazing at certain games and stuff. My sister was really fucking good at Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2.
Yeah.
It was fucking lame, dude. Like, I got super into Halo, right? And like I said earlier, I bought a second Xbox just to put in my sister's room, just to practice on her, just to destroy her so I can get better playing against when we did the LAN parties and stuff. Well, in the meantime, she's just fucking getting better. And then anytime we would go to like an 8-man LAN or 16-man LAN, there'd always be like one or two people who wouldn't show up or come, and we need a person. And Brendan knew how to play, so I'd be like, "Hey, you want to go?" So she's getting all kinds of LAN practice with all the top Arizona players and stuff. And like they were pretty good. They were like an all-female 4v4 team. And then she's getting all these sponsorships and fucking, it was pretty cool, dude. She got in. They did do articles on her in what was it, Electronic Gaming Monthly or whatever. I don't know if that still exists anymore. But
EGA.
Yeah, I actually have the magazine under my bed.
Yeah, that was a crazy time, bro.
And you know what's funny about that is that's how my sister met her husband, my brother-in-law, because Andrew, he was an old Halo 2 pro who went by Overshield. Like he was like a top 6 player, like where he actually got the I think he got his plane flight and like a stipend. I think they gave you like spending money or something like that. And then, you know, the prize money for Halo, which back then wasn't really shit, honestly. But it was cool. And then so they met and got married and had Halo babies.
Yeah, isn't that fucking crazy, dude? I wonder if their kids ever play Halo. Do they?
No,
play?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, they play. They're not like as
Cool.
into it yet, but they're of course into like, you know, they always have a device and playing some type of video game, where they're into like that like Fortnite and Roadblocks and just shit with shitty graphics, which is crazy to me. Like stuff with like really basic, simple graphics, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, you know another badass game coming out? It's gonna take me away from my life. Fucking Diablo 4 comes out in like 3 weeks.
I know, bro. People
Dude,
are
that's
really
gonna
geeking
change
out
my
over
life,
that.
bro. You know how much I love that game, dude. I went hard on Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. I went super hard on Diablo 3. Not as hard as like some people, but like where I got the fucking Paragon shit and went deep with that. I had every character leveled up as high as possible.
Yeah. I think that people are. I don't know if I can't tell if people
You
are
don't
happy
like
about it.
You don't like those kinds of games, do you?
I'm not a fan of Diablo. I don't like the way it's set up.
The things I've seen, dude, because there's been I think 2 betas now. There was one about a month ago, and there was one just actually I think it was last weekend. They did a 48-hour like stress test, and everyone said like how awesome it is, dude. I'm fucking stoked.
Yeah.
Diablo
Yeah.
3 reminds me of living at your house, honestly. Because I remember getting Reapers of Souls and fucking jamming that out at your crib.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh
I bought.
shit, nice.
I tried to get into it, but I just never got into that, man. Played the beta for 4. It was fun. Good. Good.
Yeah, they have some sick looking like the classes look sick.
Yeah. I'm interested to see. I always thought the fucking what's the name of the Diablo? The cutscenes were amazing.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what else is amazing? The fucking music.
Yes.
The music in Diablo 2 is so sick. There's actually a lo-fi channel on YouTube that kind of like remixes the old Diablo 2 music. And there's actually another cool YouTube video where they go through the history of Diablo 1 to 2 to 3 and then now to 4 and just the evolution of it. And it's a pretty revolutionary game, dude.
Yeah, fucking A, bro.
You know who
Yeah.
gave me that game? Who got me into it?
Who?
Remember big fucking Adam?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
big
yeah.
motherfucker? I
Yeah.
remember he was like, dude, he was like addicted to it, and he's like, I don't want to play this anymore. I'm addicted, blah, blah, blah. He had like kids and shit. He's like, here, just take it. I'm like, okay. And I put it in. It was one of the first like PC computer games that I like really got into. It's like, holy shit, this is sick. I remember like the internet connection sucked, so as you would play, like some of the screen would be black because it would like load as you went. You know what I mean? Until you got there to fight everybody.
It's gonna be interesting to see if Blizzard sticks around. I don't think Blizzard will be around much longer unless Diablo is a major hit, right?
Why are they taking a hit on everything else?
Well, there's something going on with
Is it Overwatch 2?
Yeah, Overwatch 2 right
Yeah,
now.
I saw that too. I don't know much about Overwatch 2, but I did see something on Twitter where people were all bummed out, like they canceled something of theirs.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
But isn't there some other crazy shit with Blizzard, like allegations and
big time behind the scenes
Yeah.
of sexual harassment. Overwatch 2, they're not going to do a PvE mode. They're scrapping.
Everyone was like really excited about that.
Yeah.
How is WoW these days? Is it good? Has it gone to shit or?
People say that the new release is supposed to be really good and it's fun to play. Too many people left the game though, man. So many people just left.
That's the biggest part of it is like the community and the friends and all that, and
yeah, dude. So because of that, it's really hard to continue. They're fighting it, but people that are playing the new Dragon Watch expansion like it. They say that the dragon riding is one of the best things that they've ever put into WoW, a new type of thing, a new riding these dragons super fast around the world and stuff is really cool. People like the new storylines. I've heard it, everybody just says it's excellent. There's just not enough people there. The community really died out over the last year and a half with all the bullshit that happened behind the scenes, and the last expansion was
it's like people are boycotting it, or
not just boycotting it. They were boycotting it because all the stuff that was happening behind the scenes with all the craziness, the sexual allegations, assault allegations and stuff. But the game was really, really bad. I played that last expansion and it was terrible, dude. It was really
damn.
bad.
Oh, yeah, for some reason I remember you saying you were going to start playing it and streaming it and all this shit, and then it never happened. So I figured, so maybe I guess it just because the game sucked, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I did that about 2-3 years ago. I just played it for a month just to see if I would like it again because I was looking for some type of game to play, and I was just like, I don't like this. That's when I really got into Red Redemption 2. That game's so
Oh yeah,
fucking
that
bad,
game
dude.
is dope. Yeah, that game is dope.
Dude, you know a game's gonna fucking really change everything, I think, is when they finally release Grand Theft Auto 6. If games are like they were, like Red Redemption 2 is like how it was, and the things you'll be able to do in that, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you know some of my favorite videos that pop up on my TikTok? I don't have any ready, but these guys that play like video games that are big rig simulations.
Oh yeah, dude.
But then they'll have like setups that are like better than a big rig, like the whole like
Yeah.
screens all the way around, fucking all the knobs, the wheel, and they're like trying to drive on like a cliff like that's this like big, and like a FedEx truck's coming, and they're like, oh shit, you know. And they do this for hours,
I
like
know,
live
bro, I've
streaming
seen
it.
those. Yeah, dude. There's a big live streamer that's now got a setup set for it, and he's doing it, dude. And they role play
It
like
looks
they're
fun,
truckers.
dude. Yeah,
It does
yeah,
look
yeah.
fun.
It
Yeah.
looks fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Because you could be a trucker without having like to actually do all the bullshit of being a trucker.
That shit's great, dude.
Just snort a bunch of meth and play the game.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
I think yeah, the metaverse, I've seen clips of it. It just looks like dog shit. It looks like Wii characters.
Of the metaverse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't really take off.
It didn't.
I wouldn't mind getting a VR setup or system or whatever at some point, because some of the games are pretty fucking dope. There's some pretty badass Star Wars ones, dude.
Well, that new Star Wars game that everybody's playing isn't very good. It's been
What game is that? This is what I'm saying.
Jedi Survivor. It's here you go.
Is that the sequel to yeah, that's that one actor, dude.
Yeah.
I think he's on Shameless or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. And people are having tons of problem with this thing, man. Tons of problems. Let's see here.
Star Wars have been notorious for having shitty video games.
Yeah. Well, so they had problems where like on PC it was taking forever to download, and then it would have just nothing but just issues where they would have to patch, and sometimes it worked for consoles, but it didn't work good for PC, and people were just having nothing but problems with it.
That's EA, right? I think EA makes that game.
Yeah. My brother loves watching like the cutscenes and the storylines from these things. So as soon as this came out, he was watching, and I asked him how good it was, and he says it doesn't make any sense. It's confusing. So we'll see if that gets fixed. But people let us know if anybody's playing this and if they like it and if they've had time to fix it. It looks amazing, dude. I mean, that looks just badass right there.
That does look absolutely amazing. They should make a movie with that shit, dude. That's what I'm saying.
I agree, dude. I agree.
I would actually come back to Star Wars if Dave Filoni just directed a movie with that animation.
If this is good, I would play this, man. But there's just too many people.
I played the first one. It's not bad. The one before this. This is a
Yeah.
sequel.
Yeah, this looks amazing, dude. They just need to do an open world Star Wars thing. I don't know why they don't have an open world.
Well, remember when we were in our early 20s and they came out with Star Wars Galaxies and how fucking excited we got for that, and we thought it was going to change our lives. We're like, World of Warcraft, but for Star Wars? No way. And then it just sucked. Like, we tried hard to get into it and it just sucked. It was just
It really bummed me out, bro. That was probably one starting of the building blocks or the blocks falling, you know.
Just early on of Star Wars sucking.
Yeah. When
I
how
would
bad
say it was, we didn't know it, but it was when they started doing all the remakes in the 90s. We're like, we thought it was cool at the time. We're like, fuck yeah, Star Wars, just because we liked it. But looking back, it's like, should you really tamper? You know, I saw an interesting clip with Steven Spielberg where, because you know how in E.T. they changed, he had the ending scene where the FBI agents are holding guns and they changed it with walkie-talkies. He says
Really?
yeah, did you know that?
I forgot about that, dude.
So I saw an interview with Steven Spielberg recently where he says he regrets doing that only because he's like I shouldn't change my art from the lens I see now. Like I should keep that as is because it's like, you know, it's what it is of that time, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like what George Lucas did, right? Adding all that digital shit.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I remember getting to see the early Jabba the Hutt scene in New Hope.
That scene sucks.
Yeah, terrible. And then everything that they added was bad. And then I remember even seeing it in the theater and noticing it was like there's just some scenes that looked too new, and it just made the
Mixing the
old
digital with the film, yeah, it didn't blend well. But to
I
give
remember
them credit too, like being that original, they were like the ones that like made everyone else get good out of it because they were practicing it, right?
Yeah.
But the scene that was weird to me is like when they shot the scene with Jabba, they didn't realize that character was going to be this big, huge sloth. So they had that actor, you know what I mean, walk
Yeah.
behind him. Well, when they added him, he had a tail, so they had to make him do that weird movement where he goes up and down.
Yeah.
Like that was weird.
Yeah, I remember that. All that stuff. There
And then
was
Greedo, the whole Greedo scene.
Yeah, the Greedo scene, the stormtroopers on the dewbacks. There's a couple other space scenes that it just you could tell it wasn't like that. If you have telekinesis, raise my hand. Call in, brother.
Dude, I think I mentioned this an episode or two ago, but I predicted this. They're going, and I thought wouldn't be until like the 2050s or so, but they're gonna remake Star Wars with all new actors. Could you imagine that?
I would be so stupid. I don't mind them doing it like new stories and
No, I'm talking about remakes of the originals.
remaking it.
They
would be
will
so-
do it, dude.
I know.
They remade everything. King Kong, anything you can think of, they've remade pretty much now.
Yeah, yeah.
We're out of ideas.
Hartman, I agree. It's hard to make an open world game that has continuity. It's very tough to do that, but it can be done. And World of Warcraft has proved that throughout the years. It can be done. It can be done well. They fuck it up, but they have done it well before.
Who?
Blizzard with Wrath of the Lich King and all the continuity.
Yeah. I thought he was talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, well, that he's saying it would be hard for Star Wars to do an open world MMO RPG and keep the continuity, and he's right. Continuity, Star Wars and continuity just is a fucking.
You know where they lost me is when Disney bought them, and then they're just like, "Fuck you, expanded universe. You're non-canon now." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's some of the baddest lore and books ever. Why not just keep that? Why don't I guess because they're not making money off of it. That's why.
Yeah, probably. Who knows? But you know what I do know? Promo code Bogcast, 20% off. Manscaped. Get free shipping also with that promo code. Score yourself the Manscaped package with the Lawnmower 4.0 and the Weed Whacker, as well as your Crop Preserver and Ball Reviver, and a pair of boxer briefs and a fun little package that will have your balls thanking you.
Speaking of package, check this dude out.
Oh yeah, I saw this dude sat on it, just crushed his balls. Oh yeah.
It sucks when that happens.
Oh,
it
yeah.
feels pain. I don't understand why, if there's a God, why didn't God make our nuts like a turtle shell? You know
Or
what I
have
mean?
like a little
Like that wouldn't be, if we always had a turtle shell down there, we wouldn't think it's weird because that would always be down there, right?
Yeah.
But why are they just so like just vulnerable, right? They're just like so. I don't get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I agree. They should have like a little area they go into. Like when you get like cold and they like retract, like they should have that constantly.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm gonna clip that. Just that part. All right, guys. I really appreciate all of you hanging out with us. I mean, I don't know. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to wrap it, or what do you want to do?
we're 3 hours, brother. I'm good to call it.
Okay, cool, sweet. I gotta check.
What do
on
we got?
Fabius and the dog.
We got I want to remind everybody to go check out the last episode too. If you guys didn't get to see that episode with Dinesh talking movie making, it was really cool, and him and Keith had some really, really good little conversations about
That's fun, dude.
Yeah, it was really cool to watch. So make sure you guys check that out. And then yeah, Phoenix Comic-Con's coming up. Phoenix Fan Fusion's coming up. So if you got anybody out there is planning on going to Phoenix Fan Fusion this year, let us know. We might try to make it out there. We're putting in for press passes. We'll see if they give us a look over on that. I hope so.
Also, make sure you are subscribed to us on YouTube. If you have a quick second just to hit the subscribe button, that helps us out the most. If you want to support the channel, you could just hit the join button. There's different memberships as low as 99 cents a month. You get loyalty badges, member only videos and live streams, custom emojis, shit like that. Also, make sure if you have a free second, follow us over on Rumble. Trying to get to 100 followers over there. Rumble is kind of our savior during the YouTube strikeage when we got 2 strikes, and they don't give a shit about censorship. You can kind of pretty much do whatever you want over there. So it's kind of our backup plan, but we do love Rumble over here. What else we got? Also, let us know what strain you are smoking. If it's a sativa, it's an indica. If you like it, if you enjoy it, the name. I'll pick a random person to send out some stickers and magnets to. If you don't smoke cannabis, just fucking lie, and you still have a chance of winning the stickers and magnets. I won't know. Who cares, right? Does not matter. And by the way, last week's winner was Chad Cave. So we need to. You said you have his information, right?
Yeah, I actually got a package heading his way, so it's perfect timing to just add to it.
Oh, nice. Okay, I have some shit over here to throw into it. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Hang on a second. Wade Boggs, if you're listening. This is day 1 of trying to get Wade Boggs on the Bogcast. So if anyone knows Wade Boggs, or if you're related to him, or see if he has like 10-15 minutes to come on here and bullshit with us, we will end the show and we will retire.
Will Clark also. We'd love to get Will Clark on here.
Also, just really quick, I don't know if you can see this or not. Actually, I'll do this next time. I'm trying to find his fucking family on my mug, dude. I can't find him.
Before we do end, I do want to tell people, if there's anybody out there that you would like to see us bring on the show, put it in the comments below. There's all kinds of people that we're looking at. I want to hit up AJ Benza to get on the show, Hamilton Morris. I'd love to get Michael Avon Emming on the show to talk about the Area 51 call. Alejandro T. Rojas, UFO Open Minds guy, UFO media guy. Who else that we would love to get on the show? But those are the type of people. Badass musicians, stuff like that. If there's anybody out there that you think would be a great guest on
Within the ruins,
let us know, and we'll try to get them on the show.
And on that note, I just want to wrap it with this video. What do you think of this, McClay? Isn't this fucking goofy as fuck?
I wonder how heavy that thing is.
This shit is so goofy, dude. That is so goofy.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
what the
weird that they still do it.
That is so goofy.
He's been
Look
waiting
at
his
these
whole
weird
life.
fucking robes, dude. Look at those fucking things in the back.
Yeah. Priceless. He's sitting on a stone, bro, that they stole from the Scottish king's chair. You know,
I know. Yeah, right? Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. That's crazy. Dude.
1,000 years ago. Yeah, Steph Carpenter would be fucking badass.
When Tom Segura, I think he performed in Ireland or something like that. Are they under the king? Ireland?
They're under the UK.
Well, because so when he went out, he just goes, "Fuck the king," and everyone just went nuts. It was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of tension in there over.
Dude, dream guest right here. Hamilton Morris, Stephen Wright, Wade Boggs.
There's a lot of people that we'd love to get on the show and need some new suggestions from you guys out there. People you would love to see on the show. I think that would we would enjoy a story from or two. I even see there's some interesting people out there that are doing the rounds on podcast shows and stuff. If there's anybody like that, let us know.
Yeah, especially in the stand-up comedy world. I really want to start promoting even in like local stand-up and shit. If you know any stand-up comedians or anything like that, or even if you've seen a UFO yourself, or you have video, or
that'd be fun.
Or you come across one and you just want to like on Twitter or something you want us to talk about or check out. Sometimes we miss stuff, so
yeah, just treat us like the old school coast to coast AM call-in lines. You can call in just like old school Art Bell and act like you're an Area 51 employee that is scared for your life because they know that you ran away and they're looking for you. That's what
we could fake that, dude, ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Michael Avon.
Hire one of my acting buddies to do it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, that's all I have, dude. I kind of just feel bad for Fabius. Want to check on him. Jordan is home now, but
okay, good.
Just want to make sure he's okay and shit. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us each week. I really do have a blast. It really does mean a lot. I really do look forward to it. Also, obviously, hanging out with you, McClay. So you guys have a great weekend. You can still send us. Can they still send us videos and stuff on the Discord even throughout the week?
Yep.
Or okay, sweet.
Yep. Throughout the week, if you guys want us anything that you want us to see on the show, you guys can go into the Discord. There is a Bogcast section right here, and you can talk about any show topics that you want us to talk about during the show here. You can drop links. You can drop your strains and your cannabis and psychedelic information.
What the fuck is that?
Okay. That's a pickle made into a pipe. Yeah.
Oh man, that brings me back to the smoking out of an apple days. Remember that?
And of course, the UFO report is here. If you guys want any us to check out anything in here in the UFO report, and then drop it in here, and we'll check it out. So,
all right, guys, peace out. We will see you next week.